you wanna talk about? What 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 you
I guess let's start, y'all.
Okay, I'm ready.
Hey, y'all. Welcome to another episode of Major Talk. I'm Shanita.
It's your girl Jasmine.
And Sheena.
Hey!
It's Friday. We're recording on Friday.
It's Friday. Yes, happy Friday.
So I guess our energy is a little bit different
Yes.
than it normally would be.
Woo. The week was long, and this drink is strong.
You're so silly.
There's a few days left in October. Oh, man.
Right. Are y'all doing anything for Halloween?
Well, my friend just invited me, like, literally on my way here and asked if I wanted to come to a party. I said, I ain't got nothing else to do. But she said, you don't have to dress up. I said, good, because I don't have a costume.
I love to dress up in costumes on Halloween. I just don't be getting invited to no parties now.
So, go ahead.
Well, y'all want to come?
What party is it?
Yeah, what kind of party is it though? It depends on what kind of party.
What you mean? What
Is
that
it a
mean?
house party? Or
Yeah, I think it's at her house. She
Okay,
was-
Okay, yeah, I can do that.
Yeah, that's
I
right.
think it's in like Lawrenceville, Snellville area.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, we can do that.
Okay.
Like a
Yeah.
little house party.
Yeah,
At least we can have
costume
little
house
girls.
party.
This little girls' night.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Now I was gonna say we was thinking. Well, John kind of was like he don't want to do it, but his friend invited us to Ace because they having a costume party too.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, y'all come, blah blah. John, I don't want to take a boot. Like, but I'm like, you could just be injured for Halloween.
He could be a pirate.
I told him that he could be a
I
pirate
don't understand
too.
why he don't want to go in the club with that boot. I be people
Yeah.
in the club with wheelchairs.
But the thing
Yeah.
is, because he not all the way on the boot good, y'all. He gotta like have a crutch with the boot, so he kind of be like. But I'm like,
be in wheelchairs.
right. But I would like to go to the club. I like Ace. It's always fun when I go there. But
Yeah, I like Ace too.
he ain't trying to go. Oh my gosh. He not trying to go.
Yeah.
But we
He
were
can
definitely
dress up
invited.
the boot.
That's
That's
what
can he be?
yeah.
Let's see who had a boot.
I
What
told
costume he can dress up the boot in?
I don't know. I just told him we could be
Captain
injured.
Hook.
Yeah, like I told
Right.
her a pirate would have been good
Yeah.
and make it like brown and make it like it's a stilt or whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
Or he could just be injured. Like he could put a neck brace on.
Crash
He really
dummy.
could. He could be
Yeah.
a crash
Oh,
dummy. I was about to say a car accident victim. but I didn't want to
no.
say
No,
that.
don't say that.
That sounds
Dummy,
real harsh.
don't-
We're not gonna say that,
Do
but
not
yeah,
say
he
that.
really could be a crash dummy. Yeah.
Yeah, I told him I was like that would be a good costume.
Yeah.
We was at his friend's house and his girlfriend like, oh, I bought him this costume to wear, y'all. This costume was. So she bring this shit downstairs. It's like this white box with these two like gold things sticking out the front, and he supposed to put it around his waist. So I'm like, what is this? It was an outlet, like no, a plug.
He's supposed to be a plug.
A
and
plug.
Oh my lord!
He looked like
I've
a
seen
bull.
that costume. I've seen that costume before.
It looked so. It was
Wow.
crazy. I said, do not wear that.
Because
shit.
I think the joke is supposed to be like a sexual thing, right? Like
Yes.
you're plugging an outlet.
But I said, okay, are you the outlet? And she's like, no, I'm gonna be the girl from Fifth Element.
That makes no sense.
So I said, well, why the fuck would you have here
Do
walking
they have a
around?
song like that or something?
Girl,
I would have never guessed that costume. I hate
No.
when I be seeing people I can't guess their costume. Like, what?
it
Right.
looked ridiculous. I'm like, you better not wear that shit. Like,
Wait, so since y'all in relationships, do y'all dress up with y'all significant other?
Yeah, I dressed up last year.
yeah,
What
I
y'all
dressed
dress
up
up as?
before.
Poison Ivy and the Riddler.
Oh,
It should have been
okay.
Poison Ivy and Robin, but
Yeah.
we did Poison Ivy and the Riddler
Okay.
because it was green.
Yeah.
We were Morpheus and whoever Jada Pinkett was in The Matrix one year.
Okay.
Yeah, so he had like he used to wear his hair
I
bald.
haven't
back
gotten
in
to
the
do
day.
that. I want to do it.
I gotta
Yeah.
figure out. Now I'm gonna have to really go and get something. I'm gonna be sexy tomorrow.
Get some ears. Ears
Yeah,
will do it.
I'm gonna see what I can find because they got a Spirit Halloween, they pop up.
Yeah.
So there's one by my job, so I might go in
There's
there
one
and
by
see
my
what I
house
could
that I've
find.
seen.
You know, I was just researching them, right? Not researching intentionally, but they are a $1 billion company because they bought like all the Spencers.
Mm-hmm.
They bought Spencers, and then they are able to make a whole bunch of money in like 1 month because everybody go there to
Mhm.
like.
Like,
They
right.
got really it's very affordable costumes, and they got of course the most expensive stuff. But like They have everything there.
They do. They literally
Have y'all
do.
been seeing what they have on the internet? All the weird costumes. Like there's a Spice costume. What's her name? With
Ice-
the orange hair.
Yeah.
Ice Spice.
Ice Spice, yeah, I've seen that.
I've
And then
been
now
seeing them.
people are
And Lizzo dressed up as Krishan.
yeah, she did.
Really?
Yes.
Oh,
you gotta
Lord.
see that one. That
She
one
is
popped
crazy.
up.
Yes. She got it down pat though.
Mhm.
The tooth and everything.
Everything.
Yeah.
Dang, that is that. I gotta
I
see. I
need to
didn't see
find a
that.
character. Either I'm gonna be something sexy or find a character with curly hair. I'll figure it out.
I don't know. I'm
Yeah.
trying to think. I don't know.
It's probably little to nothing in the store now, but I'm gonna put something together.
Yeah, I was,
Mhm.
like I said, get the ears.
Yeah, you can't go wrong with ears
Yeah,
and
you
the
can't
tail.
go wrong. You
And
And you can make whatever outfit you
Right,
want.
Yeah,
And those
a
be like
bodysuit
under
and
$20.
call it a day.
Mhm.
Yeah,
So find something.
definitely.
So y'all, everyone just keeps shocking me every time. Beyonce's gonna be on tour. So nothing is clear but this. So at the Wearable Art Gala, she sold tickets to her show, and it was like $20,000 worth of good of things, but it sold for $150K.
Mm.
So basically, the person got 2 tickets to go see her on tour anywhere in the world. They got first class tickets because this is like it's a package with United Airlines and it's like their Polaris package. So they got
Mhm.
first class tickets. They can choose anywhere in the world to go see her, and it's like a backstage pass, hotel accommodations, and like I think Tina, Beyonce's mom, is like giving them a tour backstage. So
Okay.
I'm like, wow.
Wait,
So
but
that
how much?
confirms-
150.
It was it was auctioned, right? But it was
Oh,
only
auction.
It was auction. Yeah,
Okay.
that was what she put up for auction.
Okay, well, I guess that's nice. People
Yeah.
got money like that.
No, they
They do. 150K is steep
Yeah.
to me.
But with
Yeah.
all you get, yeah,
Yeah, but that's a good accommodation. They're gonna fly you out. They're gonna give you somewhere to stay. You're gonna get to go backstage. So
because it don't say how long. So what if you can say like a whole week?
that would be nice if you could.
Yeah.
If they should be able to.
Right.
Shoot, this should be for the rest of the year.
We already-
I should go to every
Right.
concert.
Every concert for the
No,
rest of your
whoever
life.
bought these
Beyonce.
tickets obviously got money.
For real.
Gotta be.
But I would love to go
And
see
they love
her.
Beyonce.
Listen. I don't know where this money gonna come from, but
Well, actually, I don't know
yeah,
how
people
much
make it
costs.
seem like it's so expensive.
It
but-
is.
Okay, so I have to be prepared that it
It
might
was-
be a paycheck.
I'm like, Beyonce, can you make some affordable tickets? Because damn.
I don't know how much it costs because when I went, my friend had already bought 2 tickets, and then
Okay.
she kind of like discounted. So I gave her like $300 for my ticket.
See,
And
that's
I'm
expensive, though.
But it's Beyonce.
I thought there were like more than that.
They
Nah.
are more than that.
If you pay
Are
$300,
more than that.
they gotta be like
No,
$600.
yeah, I
plus,
think
right?
it's like
Yeah,
600.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
If it was 300, I would definitely go easily.
Mm-hmm.
But
There probably are some.
but it's
But
like
you wanna see her
seated.
clothes,
Yeah,
you know?
I already can't
Her-
see our
she's
contacts. I
choosing-
need to be close.
Exactly.
I can see- I
She's
can see
choosing
the
the
stage.
biggest stadiums,
Yeah.
so you want to be close.
Yeah.
But I like that she does. Like I do see her when she has devices that take her up there and stuff.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
It's
We got
amazing. It's an amazing experience.
It is an amazing experience.
She is that girl.
Yeah.
That
She's
girl.
an amazing performer. Like,
that's what
Be
I
on
got
point.
to see. I love
but I
watching
need to
her
be
shows.
close.
But I'm not really
Mhm.
excited for the Renaissance album being performed. I would
Yeah,
not
that's
be
the
going.
only-
I'm not even gonna lie. They said Beyonce album, and who else came out with an album? I think Taylor Swift.
Mhm.
It was
Yeah.
like those were the worst albums they came out with.
I didn't really care for it that much. I mean,
I
you
like
know,
it because
it's a good vibe.
it's a good vibe, but I understand that it's a trilogy she's doing.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, this isn't her typical stuff, so I can't wait to see the other 2. I know, I can't wait for the
Yeah.
other ones.
Because I think, like, honestly, I feel like the only reason why it kind of got so much buzz is because of TikTok.
Yeah.
If TikTok didn't do that little
Yeah.
I don't know. It's like we would know these songs like that because I never took the time to really listen. But
I did. I'm a Beyonce fan.
yeah, I've listened to it all the
knew
way
what songs
through.
was gonna pop.
I
And
listened to that.
I don't skip.
Yeah,
I listened to
me
that
neither.
one
Not
day.
skip
We
it.
was in the car.
Yeah.
We listened to that on the way back from where we was
Yeah.
coming from, and I was like, oh.
And then when I got in the car to go home, I listened to the rest of it.
This
I
ain't
know
it
I'm
for
gonna
me.
listen
I
to
listen to it sometimes leaving here.
Really?
Yes, it puts me in a good mood.
Yeah. I do like
And-
Beyonce, but
Yeah, but this one was a little different. It threw a
Yeah.
lot of people off, so maybe that's
Yeah.
why.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully she released the new one right before she put,
That would be
and then maybe
cool.
she'll be able to throw some in there.
Yeah, I
She
just
need to
want
release all of them before she goes on tour.
Yeah.
Right, I agree too. I feel like that would be a really great show
Yeah.
to mix them all in like that, the trilogy, you know.
Yeah.
Right.
But,
Yeah, so
mhm.
I mean, she got time. The holidays coming up, so we know the concerts ain't about to be no time soon.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
It's gonna be next year.
Mm-mm.
But not speaking of like artists, y'all saw Rihanna.
Mhm.
Yes. You see,
So I did not
posted
hear
that.
the song yet.
I ain't heard the
it
song
either.
yet.
I need to hear it.
Today is Friday. That's
Yeah,
right.
I
You
have
need to
not heard the
listen.
song yet, and I really do want to hear it. So we'll definitely listen to it after this. But it dropped today.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah,
But
I
people was
excited.
already talking about it, and they weren't sure, and she confirmed it like yesterday. So about having the song on Black Panther, and
Yeah.
Tim's actually helped co-write it.
Oh,
cool.
okay.
Yes.
Aw.
So I was like, okay. She said that she envisioned, the feeling you have when you lost someone you love,
Mhm.
and that's the song is for that scene. It's for Chadwick.
Oh.
So yeah, it's probably an emotional song. I'm gonna hear it.
I know. I like songs like that too, a little ballad.
Yeah, like that Wizkid song, that Wiz Khalifa song. My bad. That like
Been a long day.
Oh yeah,
Such a
that's
sad
so sad.
song.
I love the song, but it's so sad.
it's so sad.
They played that. I shed a tear. And
I like that song.
No.
It's just so sad when like actors like pass
Yeah, it
or
is sad.
characters pass. Like you see Leslie,
Mhm.
he's gone.
like,
Ooh.
The guy, the white guy, the funny guy.
Oh,
yeah, he's
Mhm.
gone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And he
that's what I
was
seen.
it was because he had a medical condition. He had caused him to be in an accident.
oh.
So yeah, it's just and he's
Yeah.
funny.
It's
Yeah,
always
he was
sad
funny.
when people pass. Yeah, and Chadwick was like, he was in everything.
He was ahead of his time.
Yeah, he really
Yeah, he
was.
was.
And then you saw the movie that came out after that. He just had it's so many things he had.
Mhm.
And it's just crazy that you don't know what people are going through by themselves. And that was a secret his family,
Yeah.
what his family and friends knew he was battling. So
Right.
It's crazy.
So remember to be kind, y'all.
Right.
Be nice.
You don't know what the
'Cause you never
fuck other
know.
people got going
Yeah, you
on.
don't know what people are going through.
Mm-mm.
All right. Moving on to some kids.
How many kids y'all want to have?
Me, I would like to have 2 to 3.
Well, I said
Okay.
4, but now I'm down to 2.
You go down to 2.
I don't think we can do that. I just think that, like, I don't know. Like, I thought 4 would be cute because, I grew up with 2 sisters and I always
Yeah.
felt like it was an odd number.
Yeah.
But it's always been us 3 plus my mom. But, like, I was like, what if I had 4? Because then I thought of crazy stuff like this. We're on a roller coaster. Everybody has a partner.
Right.
Yeah.
So I thought, I'm like, if I'm going to have 3, I might as well have 4. But I think I would be okay with 2.
I would
But,
definitely be okay with 2.
but then a lot of people said that they won't know what they would do without their third one.
Yeah, I feel like the third one's gonna be like that little
That balance.
wild card. Like,
Yes, the little the balance
last
in the
one's always the
family.
wild card.
Yeah. But I don't know. I think it also depends on how much I like motherhood. Like, if I
Yeah.
really like that
Yeah.
shit, like, I don't know. It might be like,
Well, speaking of kids, when with the personality test, that's probably the one thing I probably didn't agree with it. So what I agree with, they said that we're speaking about personality test. They said I was an architect, right?
Yes.
That was my personality trait. So it said me as a parent is somebody that's not going to shield their child from reality, and basically would raise my kid based on what was age appropriate. So I agree with that. Like, I want to be real with my kids, and I'm definitely not going to sugarcoat anything. But the one part it said that we will have trouble being affectionate, and I think that one's false.
Yeah.
It makes it like I am not an affectionate person, and I am. And I was like, no, I'll be very affectionate with my kids. Like, I want to be able to have that balance with my kids where you can come and talk to me about
Right.
anything, but at the same time, I'm your parent.
Right.
Right.
We are not friends.
Right.
So
Let that be known. We are not friends.
we're not
Yeah.
friends.
Okay. Not until you get grown. Then we can be friends.
Yeah, but that's you want to be close with your kids. I think that's a
Yeah.
great relationship to have.
For sure.
Well, Kiki Wyatt has had her 11th child.
Yes.
And she want one more.
Look at they holding all these kids.
She's trying to have her like the tribe of
She gonna have a
the
football
12
team.
the many coats. Remember Joseph in the Bible?
Oh yeah.
He had 12 brothers. It was like 12. He was like the 12th
12
child.
disciples.
I think she just love being pregnant.
Maybe,
She probably
maybe
does.
she like it. Some people like it. I
Yeah.
have a friend that likes it, and she probably got like 6 or 7 kids.
Some people
But think about it, this is not abnormal, but it's just not the norm.
for this time.
Yeah.
Yeah, but back then, a
It
lot
was-
of
that
people's
was normal,
parents have
yeah.
8 plus.
Yeah, my grandma had
Parents,
6 kids,
siblings.
and her mother had 8.
Mm.
So yeah,
Right.
Yeah, my his mom is 9 of them, and then my mom, it's 6 of them.
Yeah. Well, my great grandma had 9 kids.
Mm.
So back in the day, I think it was normal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now it's like, what you doing? But I feel like you can afford to take care of them.
Yeah.
You like to
Yeah,
do
like
it.
to
You
do
can,
it,
yes.
then
Just
yeah.
don't
Do
be having
it.
kids you can't afford.
And I
You
think
be
it's
struggling.
really different too, because we'll never see women nowadays having that. Like, men be having kids.
Yes.
But women don't be
Yeah.
having
Don't be
kids.
having
Like,
that
we don't
many
be popping that.
this one
many
guy
out.
did it. He said his dad had 21 kids.
What?
I said, what?
I saw this Instagram post. It was like, yeah, my dad has beautiful kids. It was like 20 plus kids. I'm like, that's a lot. These all cannot be his kids.
It is.
They're all different races.
That's what
There's no way.
Ain't
no way in hell.
Young boy. Who else?
Shit. I don't fucking know.
Kiki Wyatt.
Kiki Wyatt.
All them about to have all the fucking kids.
Well, that's what we said.
Boosie
like,
got a lot of kids.
Boosie got a lot of kids.
I don't have an issue with Nick having a lot of kids. As I think the main topic they were saying is he's creating broken homes, but he's taking care of his kids.
Oh yeah.
So what is the issue?
Yeah, I don't.
the issue is that you can't be there for all your kids, and money does not buy happiness.
Right.
So the kids ain't thinking about that money because they don't know the
Right.
value of money yet. All they know is their daddy is not there.
Right. I don't.
Look, I got a little emotional about that.
Yeah. No, I definitely
No,
agree.
you're right.
I just want to know what that structure is going to be like.
No, because he said he's a very hands-on dad and stuff. But like you said, how are you able to balance if your kids, you're having kids around this, they're all going to be around the same age. How are you maybe go to all the events?
Well, they're all around the same age. They all live around each other. Is he
He
going to
might as well buy a home.
Yeah, I'm saying he's
and
gonna make a
housing
compound.
community
Yeah.
and let them live next door.
Right, that would be
And
nice.
he's taking care of them. He's buying these women homes and stuff. So like,
Yeah, but the kids don't know this.
no, you're right.
All they know is that their dad is not in the house.
See, the thing is though, like we have this idea about family and what it looks like,
Mhm.
and I think there's other ways that family can work. You get what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
maybe they know, oh, I only see my dad 2 days a week, and it's like,
Yeah.
okay, what about dads that are really busy and they only got 2 kids?
No, you're right.
You know, it could go either way. So it's like if he has money to leverage his time and stuff like that, I feel like he could do it.
But that's the part. I think the one part that is weird to me is the fact that some of these women he's having additional kids with.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know what I'm trying to
Yeah.
say. So it's like he already had 2 kids with this woman, has a kid with this one. He got her pregnant, done went back and got this one pregnant again. So it's like they're okay with him sleeping with all of them around the same time.
I think
Yeah.
That's what it
He
is.
must be want to be Hugh Hefner. He might
Yeah.
just put everybody in one house at this
Yeah,
point.
he
Yeah.
should, everybody. That's gonna be a lot to keep up with.
Or at least on the same block.
I don't know. I want him to one day come out and tell us, like, what is the purpose of this? Like, what is your thoughts behind this? Like, why are you doing this? Like,
Maybe he loves children.
He has a goal. He has a goal. He wants like 10. Where he's at now? What's his count?
I don't know where he at. Let me try.
He said 10 or something in the last interview, but I feel like he's about past that number soon.
Yeah, it popped right up. He had 9.
nah.
He had 9.
So I
this
guess the
baby-
girl that's pregnant now would be 10.
Okay,
I mean, no, because they don't know if the kid is the baby
that's
daddy or not.
that's his freaking baby, girl. That's his baby.
Don't put that baby on here. Y'all don't know.
That's his baby.
Do he not want it to be his baby?
Right, allegedly.
I'm sure he wanted to be his baby.
Mhm. And then maybe it's also the women. They're okay with it because they probably, like, some women are very like the Kardashians. They're very set on like not having kids with multiple men.
Right.
That too.
So it's like if I'm gonna have 2-3 kids, I might as well have it with the same man.
I know, because I don't know why she keep chasing after the goddamn man,
Yeah.
Chloe.
And I think as long as he's taking care of them, they ain't gonna put him on child support.
No.
No.
There's no reason to. I'm like, he gave him a whole.
They have to have structure. It has to
Yeah,
be legal
it's
structure
it's
and
something
a
with
agreement.
Structure.
Yeah.
Yeah, an agreement.
Yeah.
Well, I would join the Nick Cannon baby group.
You can sign me up.
I'm good.
We have a candidate here, Mr. Cannon. For real though, I mean that. What?
Listen,
Look.
they know the women know what they doing.
They do. They getting themselves taken care of,
Yeah.
set up, all of that stuff.
And they have an agreement with Nick.
Yeah.
Like that's exactly what it is.
I mean, but look, in other cultures, polygamy or
Yeah.
like whatever poly relationships is like normal. Like
Yeah, and some
Yeah.
people want the kids with no attachment.
Yeah, they
So
do.
so
I
as
know
much as
someone
people
like that.
say, people say stuff about Nick, the women are obviously in agreement with this. So they're comfortable with that. If they weren't, they wouldn't have been
They
in the
wouldn't,
situation.
yeah,
So.
or they'd be like blasting him on social media. But that nothing
You never
said
hear
not
that.
one word.
they happy.
They
I wonder
happy.
how he picked these women though.
I
Like,
really.
Is these women that he knew? Well, some of them seem like they was from his show.
Oh.
Allegedly.
Allegedly, yes. So I wonder, did he like date them for a while? I wonder.
They be making jokes about that on
Yeah.
the show though too a couple
No.
of times. So,
So I wonder where he
Might be
finds
some
them.
I feel like he's a
shit, too.
charmer. He's really got to be a charmer.
Yeah, he is definitely a charm.
And
I
they
can
say
tell his
he's-
talk game is
He
probably
hangs
like.
long, so
Do we need to stop playing?
Nick Cannon don't cover us.
We thought you did.
mm.
All right, that's crazy though.
Who else? Speaking of dating, you asked this one. You want to ask Sheena because
What
this
I
is your
asked?
topic.
Oh, is it weird to go on a date by yourself? Like take yourself on a date?
No.
I heard that's a good thing to do. I haven't got to that point yet. I would love to. I just want to figure out where I want to go first.
I love doing that. Like, I mean, I've done it before. Like
Like you
really?
actually go and sit at a table and eat, or not just go and get a drink. at a
No,
bar,
like
actually,
I sat at a table by myself,
Mm-hmm.
ate, drink, like whatever by myself. Like it's cool, but I don't do it all the time. Y'all know I'm not that type of person. I like being around people.
You don't do it all the time.
But
you know,
it be-
I've never done it.
Yeah.
Really? It'd be like days where I just want to be by myself. Like I just want to go out and then just.
I be wanting to do that. It just
Mm-hmm.
be weird. But I think when we had went to, I forgot the name of that place, but I seen a girl. She was sitting there eating and smoking her hookah, you know. And then she got up and left. I was like, oh, she was on date by herself.
Mhm.
So I was like, dang, I guess it's okay to sit at a. Usually I would sit at a bar if I'm by myself.
That
Yeah.
Now I'm going to the movies by myself, but
I ain't never been to the movies by myself.
Really?
No.
that's the best time to go. I
Really?
used to go late night with my blanket
I
Oh.
probably need to go.
and Fitz Plaza, lay back
I'll probably
in the
do
seat.
that. I'll probably go
Like
to the
I
movie by
mean-
myself.
Yeah, that is easy.
That is very
when it's going
easy.
out to eat. I'm like,
Like people watching me,
But it's so fun.
No one really is watching.
nobody's watching.
But going out to eat by yourself is fun too. Even if you go to the bar, like go by
Yeah.
yourself, I like that because you just meet so many different people.
Yeah,
Like,
I go to the bar,
yeah, you're like, oh, what you doing here? Or blah 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 blah. You know?
Yeah.
but I have to force myself to do that because I'm like antisocial.
There's this girl I watch on YouTube, and she once a month she gets herself all dolled up and she goes to her favorite restaurant. And she does it so often they know her. Sometimes they'll give her like a nice little treat or something.
Mm-hmm.
But she does it, and she'll record herself just eating her favorite
I'm sorry
meal.
doing
Y'all should
that.
try it.
We're gonna have to give each other challenges.
Yeah.
To get out of our comfort
Comfort
zone.
zone.
I think that would be kind of cool.
Definitely.
Like, did you go on a date? How was that?
But I don't think when I went out by myself, it was intentionally like. Well, yes, it has like, but
But sometimes I want to go out and nobody wants to go out. And
So
I
I'm
just-
gonna go
I'll
by
stay home.
myself.
I won't go by myself.
And it's like, so you just gonna stay in, you know? So
Nah.
sometimes, like, I get what you're saying. It gets to the point where it's like, you just not gonna do nothing.
Yeah.
When you really want to go out and look
Yeah,
cute.
and look cute. and just
I went to like EA Thai by myself. I went to the consulate. We were supposed to go. I went. It was like a
You went to the
night.
consulate by yourself?
By myself.
I went to the consulate. I really like consulate.
Yes, I went.
Yeah.
I went by myself.
Because
So,
they changed like they
the
have different
menu
seats.
every.
Yes.
I was like, I want to go here. We were supposed to go one day. We missed our reservation. I said, okay, I'm going
Oh, you
back.
talking about when we got all cute and everything.
Girl, we got all cute, dressed up. Then we ended up not making it on time. Then we went to get a section at Monaco.
Yeah, and like a week later, the club next door was shot up. Someone
Right.
Yeah,
shot
all them
there.
be getting shot up over there. So we was about to go in there one time, Big Monaco one time, and they shot it up, and this girl was like bleeding at the ambulance. I said, "We're not going in here."
Yeah,
no.
That junk is dangerous. But we didn't know at the time because it was just having fun.
Yeah.
I've never been in there. That was my first time going, and then I was like, "Yeah, never."
That was my first time getting a section like with my girls. Like,
Yeah.
it was just 3 of us. We bought the section.
Yeah.
Like,
And what was it? Like, was it $300?
yeah, they did $300.
That's easy. That's enough. That's
Yeah.
enough.
Mhm. And we had a good time.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But it was
My
like,
friends used to get sections all the time. I love that shit.
Yeah.
There ain't no guys like trying to bother you and shit. Or
No, this
you
is
can
our
holler at the guys
shit,
and bring them to your
okay?
shit.
yeah, shit. We paid for
boo, you
this,
want
okay?
Right.
Like, yeah. I like that shit.
Mm.
If it ain't too expensive. You know, they be expensive now. Times on $600 on fucking section.
And listen, I need y'all to keep that menu and stick to the prices. You cannot change it up because of the event, and now you want to split the sections.
Yeah.
It's just crazy
I
to
hate
me.
when they split the sections. I was like,
Like,
yo,
why would you do
y'all
that?
crazy.
Oh, yeah.
That night, that's the
And
whole
one
thing. His
person
birthday.
got
That's
all
why
the
we
people got
did
share
it.
one table, one little ass
Right.
table. Like,
They getting over.
That's why we didn't want to do that for his birthday. Like, no, we need an event space. We're not doing this shit.
For real. Because they will have you there looking crazy.
Yeah.
Crowded up like some damn sardines.
Right. No, this is not taking it.
Definitely. What Atlanta do?
So y'all, I have a he's 10 question.
Okay.
I don't know if I sent y'all that clip from Don't Call Me White Girl.
No.
No.
Whew. So I don't even think I got the clip, but anyway. So he's a 10, but he has been with a man.
Absolutely
No.
not. Absolutely not.
So what is your reservations about it?
Some women is okay with that. I can't.
He's been with a man.
No.
The girl for Don't Call Me White Girl, she said that if you're a bottom, she don't want it.
I don't care which one you are.
That's what she
Bottom, top.
said.
I feel like if you test those waters,
It's an absolute no.
you should keep that to yourself.
Yeah. No, need to keep it to
Yeah.
yourself. Let me know.
No, I feel like you should keep that to
Yeah,
yourself.
if you experienced it and you felt like that wasn't for you, maybe that is something you should. If you only experienced it once, now if
Yeah.
you've done it multiple times, then that means
You probably like that.
But if you done it one time, like no, just to test it out. I mean, but think about it, it's kind of being hypocrites because girls try it. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I just
That's
think
different.
it's different.
no, it's not
It is
different.
different. I'm not gonna say
It's different.
No, but
I don't
but
think
I'm just
you
trying to.
touching somebody else's penis.
I'm just
No.
trying to think of logical sense. Like it's okay for girls to experience and say this isn't for me, but a guy can't do that.
No. What would make a guy want to do
Okay,
that?
so if he like
Everyone questions
I
their
don't-
sexuality.
Not
true, but I mean, if y'all touch each other, then okay. But any type of penetration is an absolute no.
Yeah.
No, okay, first of all,
If
it
you
all,
was young, like a little boy, and then okay.
yes, those are
But
pre-qualified
if you
questions.
grown,
How old were you?
Yeah.
Yes.
What happened?
So maybe if you was like 10.
yeah, I like okay.
Oh, you
know,
was 10, you
yeah.
didn't know what you was doing. But you,
But you 30?
no, you 20. Hell no.
Hell no.
You barking the wrong tree, honey.
If you curious about it at 30, nigga,
No.
you know.
I can't.
Yeah.
I feel like you should keep that to yourself.
Yeah.
But then I also, I'm kind of with Sheena on, like, not keeping it to yourself because it's like, are you interested in that? Like,
no, that's
Let
true
me know.
because the thing about it is you're not just worried about women.
mm-mm.
Now you're worried about the attractiveness he has with men. So
Right.
now you're worried about both sexes. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not worried about both sexes. I'm just worried about you being gay.
Yeah.
I don't want a gay man. Don't get me wrong. I love gay men as friends.
But
Not as my man.
No.
No, thank you.
And I think if you a man, you done did that. It was that's weird.
Yeah.
Unless you was taken advantage of.
No.
No.
Have y'all had a boyfriend that had turned gay like years later?
No.
no.
Yeah, me neither. I would be traumatized.
I would be
Girl, like, was it me?
yeah.
Did I change you?
I know it wasn't me.
I would be the
Well,
same
I'm just gonna say, as far as I know,
Yeah.
I don't think anybody has turned gay. As far as I know, they seem like they really enjoy women, so I don't know.
Yeah.
No. No. Not that's like you said. As far as I know, they ain't been outwardly with nothing.
Right, and most of the guys I was with during that time were older, so they definitely weren't thinking about that at that age. They're
They
like
should
30
be.
plus, and why would they be thinking about that?
Exactly.
You would have already like, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Experimented if you want to
Yeah,
experiment. Yeah,
exactly. Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah, when she said, I was like, wait, hold on, girl.
That's a very.
But some people
some
are freaky and they like
yeah,
shit like that.
some people are okay with it because they're fluid, they're sexually fluid, and they like, okay, you know, I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
But that's not me.
that's not me.
I want my man to be full man,
Fully.
never
Yes.
tainted by none of that.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
That's crazy. No. Okay, so I have a question for you guys. Okay, so do you feel like you get different treatment depending on your hairstyle? And what I mean is, like, if you have your hair natural versus if you have your hair like with braids versus you have your hair with weave, like, do you feel like you get different responses from men or just from people in general, like when you go out, or do people treat you differently?
Yeah. I think, because I have naturally curly hair, and I think that, I know, I do get different treatment when my hair is straight versus curly.
Really?
Yeah. Now, when it came to work, a lot of people prefer my hair straight, and of course, it's mostly corporate.
Yeah.
But some people who understands curly hair and sees it in its natural state, I get compliments on that too. But I remember one time I went out with my friend on Edgewood, and she's a Latina Spanish girl. And that night I had my hair out curly. As we were walking down the street, there was two guys behind us. And then one guy was saying, I don't like her hair like that.
What?
Yeah, that's what he said. He was saying to his friend, I don't like her hair like that. She should have straightened it. And then his friend was like, no, her hair is beautiful. So I think that it depends on the dude.
Yeah.
I've dated a guy who preferred my hair straight.
Yeah.
And my guy now, he doesn't care what my hair is, as long as it's my hair.
Yeah.
If I put more hair to it, he'll say, you look pretty, but he
Right.
likes my hair.
Right.
Uh-huh.
Most guys do.
Yeah, so I personally feel like I do get different treatment, and I also feel different. My hair is more manageable when it's straight than when it's curly.
It is.
And it also depends on, in the curly state, what does it look like? Is your curls detailed, or does it look like a hot mess? Because it's a difference.
They don't know the difference.
They don't know.
They don't know the difference. I don't feel like I get treated differently, but I do get compliments more on my natural hair than when I have hair with like weaving or whatever. The curly hair, I do not like my hair curly because I don't feel like it's curly. I feel like it's like a deep wave.
Yeah.
So I just be like trying to get it like curly. But they still love it. And even when they look at hot mess, they're like, oh, is this your hair?
Yeah.
It's so nice.
Right.
Are you serious? Let me feel it. Like, I be like, oh my God. But I don't like my natural hair. Like, I'd rather wear weave.
Mm.
No,
It's
there's
more
some women- there's
manageable.
some women
It's
that
not.
like that.
Yeah. Like, I feel like when I have to get up and do my hair every day, like, that shit bothers me.
That's the
Right.
misconception, though. A lot of people think that women that do wear weave and wigs and stuff don't have good hair.
Right.
And it's
Yeah,
just
no.
that it's easier to
It's
manage
easier
a
to
wig
Right,
manage,
versus your hair.
than your hair. Yes,
Yeah.
it's very easy.
Trust me, that's why I have these locks in my hair, because my hair was like, I'm like, to even have it looking curlier, and I have to put product in my hair. It's a lot of work.
That's what I was saying. Like, I had to
Right.
put product in my hair to hold curls. And so now the next time I do my hair, I'm gonna have to wash it and blow dry and do it all over again. I don't have to do that weave.
Exactly.
No, it's so much work. It's
Yeah.
so much work.
I don't feel like, no, actually, I do feel like, okay, I can't say now because like my hair been like this, but I feel like initially I feel like I got different treatment, especially like when I first started my locks, because it's like you're going through all these different phases and stuff like that, and I think it's also a personal thing. Like, if you don't have that confidence yet, you're not exuding that confidence, and people are gonna maybe not feel like, oh, she's not feeling herself like that. And I think when you're going through your lock journey, you are literally building your confidence, because literally you be looking crazy. Like, my family was like, what the fuck is going on with your hair? I'm like, it's a process, okay? I can't do nothing to it right now, but it's a process. But I feel like more, I mean, all types of men when we out will approach me, but I do feel like I be getting approached by a lot of like more like ethnic men, like men that
Yes.
got
Oh,
locks,
really?
like
Yeah. Oh
like,
no, that look.
men that have locks be on my ass. Like,
Well, it's a benefit. Like she got locks, it's not.
yeah. So it be like, damn, you was like it is like Jasmine, like these men be. I'm like, girl, it's the same type of. But maybe they think I'm that type of girl. Like, oh, she's all like, you know.
Yeah.
Because there's a thing with
Okay,
locks,
yeah.
you know, it's a roster.
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
like they see locks and they're gonna think that automatically until
Right.
they get to know you.
Yes.
Yeah, when I was on my way here, this random guy complimented me on my hair.
Oh, your hair is cute.
I'm like, my hair is not nice.
It is nice.
Really nice.
It is nice. And then that's the thing too. Sometimes we don't be thinking our hair look
I
nice.
know. I was like,
You're like,
whatever.
it's not the
fuck
way-
it.
it's
I
not
said I was
sitting the way
gonna
I
be.
wanted to,
Yes,
you
I was
know?
sitting the way I wanted to. As soon as I walked down the stairs, he was like, hey, he's like, oh, your hair looks nice. I was like, thank you.
Yeah. But that's another thing too, like, because a lot of men, like, a lot of guys, like, now, like, locks is like a new thing. A lot of people are getting them.
Mm-hmm.
So even when I get my hair done, I get it braided down or, like, you know, some crazy stuff. They're like, oh, your hair is dope. I like your hair. Because they just get, you know, you can do a lot of different stuff with it.
Yeah.
So they be, like, just surprised, like, oh, we did this to your hair. So
I love locks, but I just be wanting a whole bunch of different hairstyles, and I don't feel like.
you can't, yeah, you kind of like,
I be wanting hers, I be wanting mine.
Yeah.
Yours. Like, how am I supposed to do that?
you got to just have your hair. And then you got
Yeah.
to get locks when you want them and get curls when you want them.
I've never did locks on my hair because I'm scared. I don't know how to take them out, and I'm gonna worry about my hair.
Oh, you probably gotta get them things. I would say, honestly, I would go back to the person that put them in.
Yeah, I would have to because I'd be scared. No, I really be struggling to take out.
Yeah,
My
because they be
sewing
wrapping that
and-
junk a lot.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
it can get tangled.
Yeah, unless you can take it out yourself, just go to the person who did it because they can
Mhm.
see your head. They know what they did.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I do quick weeds, I always tell them like I tell her sister, I'm like nothing's sewn down. All you need to do is go under the water.
Oh yeah, quick
And it's gonna
easy.
come off like a wig.
Right.
Okay.
It is.
You don't
It
need to do
is.
nothing. I didn't sew it down, so yeah.
Yeah, quick weeds are easy.
Yeah.
But no. I'll just say that wear your hair the way you want to wear your hair. Even if you have natural curly hair and you prefer your hair straight, wear it that way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just the guys have preferences. Don't date a guy that's gonna tell you how they want your hair to be worn.
Well, I've got a little pushback on that.
On what? When you got locks?
Yeah.
Like, no, my hair is gonna be my hair. I can't take this out.
Oh.
But I do feel like you should wear your hair the way you wear your hair. But I think when you're in a relationship with something, like when you're really, really, really in a relationship with somebody and they compliment you more on something,
Mhm.
I think maybe you should take heed to that.
Mm-mm.
I do.
Why?
Just because it's just like this is your man. That's what he like.
my
Like,
ex
Yeah,
loved
he
my
liked-
natural hair.
Yeah,
but
he like that, but still, I don't.
Yeah, no.
no, I do feel like it's a little. I'm not saying you never can wear your hair another way, but it's
Oh,
like.
okay.
But it's like, oh, if your man like your hair straight more, then I will probably wear my hair straight more.
That's the problem. I was in a situation like that. Yeah, he preferred my hair straight, but the issue is you don't understand the heat damage.
Oh, well, yeah.
That too.
So when you have
Yeah.
naturally curly hair and you're constantly straightening hair for a guy, what a guy thinks,
Yeah.
now your hair will not be curling the same way.
But
Or
like
if
you
you
said,
like-
you can't do it all the time.
Not all the time, but
Yeah.
like just take heed to what he likes, so you can like because that's what he like. Like
But I would feel some kind of way because I don't even like my hair in its natural state.
I don't.
Well, my ex like my hair in my natural state or with it straight. He don't care as long as it's my hair. He just did
Yeah.
not like the weave. But I'll take it out for like a week or two and be like, nigga, this is
Yeah.
for you, and then it's
And
going
then
back.
I'm telling you,
That's what I be
Yeah.
wondering about these women that be on there. They be looking like total catfish with the wigs and the makeup. So I'm like, what does that look like after a few months of dating somebody and you actually
I
like
don't
wake
know.
up like yourself?
most men. I mean, I'm not gonna say most men, but in my experience, they like your real hair.
Yeah.
So it's like if you are a weave girl and your man said, "I like your hair," then
Yeah.
sometimes take that shit out. Like,
yeah.
I feel like-
Because he's seen your hair.
yeah, he
Yeah.
like it. It looks
Mhm.
good to him. I don't know. It's just like part of
Yeah.
like if your man, it's like what they said in the cater to you, like what he
Yeah.
like. You
Yeah.
gotta keep that
Well,
up.
and maybe he's
Yeah,
embracing
definitely.
that and that'll give her the confidence
And-
to wear her hair.
Yes, and I think that's
Yeah.
part of for me with my lock. Like my boyfriend wanted me to start my locks. Like it was like, Chastity, you want to start your locks? It was like a question all the time. Like I do want to do it, and I was scared, but like the whole journey, he was so supportive of me. He's like, oh, I like your hair like this. I want to put wigs over it. We were like, don't do that. So I feel like they really want us to embrace how beautiful we are naturally when they're not trying to
Yeah.
like, So that's also a part of it too. Like maybe your man sees something that you don't necessarily see, especially when it comes to your hair being natural.
Beauty is in the eye of the beholder.
Right. True.
But I don't care. I'm wearing my weave.
But I would hate a man. I know. I heard of girls saying like, I would prefer for a man to like my natural hair versus wanting me to have weave in my hair.
True.
But also, I feel like, you know, if you are into that, then you should do that for him too. I've heard of even men saying like, "Oh, you need to get your lashes done" to girls. Like,
Yes,
you know,
I've had the man say that to me. My ex said to me, he tells her you look like a wet chicken without your.
Listen, I rarely wear lashes, but now it's becoming consistent to wear when like go out and stuff.
But you have long
Because-
lashes.
But that's the thing now, because I wear them all the time. I look weird without them.
really?
Like,
That's how
something-
I
you start
feel.
looking like something
yeah, it's
different.
because he's
Yeah, you
seen
do.
me so many times
Yeah.
with lashes. Is that when they came off?
I
He's
feel like, what? Y'all look-
Your face look different now.
But no, lashes do pop.
They do.
Eyebrows
They
pop,
do. It
you
makes
know.
They make you.
It changes
They
your
complete
face.
you.
Like even if you don't
Yeah.
have makeup, just
the
lashes,
lashes-
is like, all right, I'm
Yeah.
good.
Yeah,
Mhm.
we just don't want to. I just don't want to be a shapeshifter, you know.
Yeah.
So you gonna catch me
Be
someday.
waking up.
So
like,
when you
who is
see me
this?
out here, you see no makeup. This is me.
Yeah.
Okay, this is me.
I'm
But I
actually.
don't like when men be like, oh, I don't like all that makeup. Nigga, you met me with makeup.
They don't know what a lot of makeup is.
Right.
You was attracted to me with all this makeup.
Right. That's what I'm saying. If you found me this way, this is how you're gonna
Don't
get.
try to
me.
change
Don't
me, yeah.
change you.
That's why I couldn't even argue with my ex because it was like, you met me with natural hair. I had natural
Yeah.
Yeah, he was like, and then you have really nice
Yeah.
hair, so it's just like, why you just don't wear your hair?
because it's too
Cause,
much
but
work.
they be confused, like, why you just don't wear your hair? Like,
Yeah.
they don't understand it.
They don't.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
But I do think, you know, do something nice for your man. Make him feel like you listening to what he like. Because I be getting mad when my man don't do his hair. I want him to do it.
I be getting mad too. Like
I'm not gonna lie.
He got a haircut and it was faded a certain way, and I'm like, oh, it looks good because it look almost bald. He hated it. He's like, it's not what I wanted. He was wearing his hat and he's like, I just feel bald. I'm like,
Oh
you
my
need
God.
to just cut it off.
I know. Just
Yeah.
embrace
He
it.
was so upset, but I was loving it. I was like, oh, you look so cute.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
He hated it, and I feel like that's how we can be sometimes. They may love what we
Yeah.
look like, but
Right.
we're like,
I be
no, this is
getting
not.
mad.
Yeah. He told me that. Like, stop.
I be like, look, so I post pictures of like back in the day when he had no
I
hair.
saw that.
So then
Yeah.
his friend, he a barber, he called him like, oh, so we gonna cut your hair because he think he look better with his hair cut too.
Mhm.
And I'm like, yeah. He's like, I don't know when I'm gonna cut it. He's like, I don't know why she posting old pictures of me. I'm like, I'm reminiscing.
Hit.
Right.
Damn hair.
Jesus.
I'll be praising when he cuts it off.
Only time will tell.
I'm like, he did it.
Today is the day.
He's gone. I don't know, guys. I mean, I think that's like the last thing. It's hard for them to give up.
It is.
I feel like it would be hard for me.
You
to
see,
Yeah,
do.
if I cut I cannot go bald.
Girl, wigs on deck.
Like if
Okay.
hair
Y'all
is
would
just
never see my
something.
bald
So
head.
without my hair, I would feel,
Yeah.
God forbid I go through any health issues, but
Yeah.
I think that's hard for anyone.
Yeah,
It
it really
is.
is.
Definitely.
So
Mhm.
That's why Jada made a big deal of it.
Yeah. Oh Lord, she made too much.
She being with her hair bald. I always say she
several
took
times.
Right.
So very confusing.
it.
But on to other things.
We're gonna leave Jada alone today.
All right, so going on to friend topics. When friends fight, do you guys feel like you have to pick a side?
I am.
When friends fight,
I'll try to stay neutral.
yeah. Unless like honestly,
It depends on what the
Yeah.
reason
Because if
is.
you wrong, you
You
wrong,
wrong,
and
yeah.
I'm gonna tell you wrong.
yeah, that's kind of how I
But-
feel.
But sometimes if your input is not needed, I think
Yeah.
it's best for you not to say anything.
Right. I definitely wouldn't pick a side, but I would tell whoever if somebody is wrong, like you said,
Yeah.
that they're
Mhm.
wrong, and then I would just try to make them be friends again. Like,
Yeah.
you know.
Understand
It's
both
okay.
sides. Because sometimes they're literally saying the same shit,
Mhm.
and they're just not hearing each other. So
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like it just depends on what the person did. Like, if somebody stole from you, I'm not their friend. We not their friend together.
Yeah. That's
you
just
know. But you know, if it was just like a misunderstanding, then yeah, I would try to like be the mediator.
Be the mediator in situations.
Yeah. Cause that's a difficult spot because you're like you obviously don't want to make the person feel like they're tag team.
Yeah.
But they also got to understand like what the hell went wrong, like why we're on the same page with that situation.
Right.
Yeah, but I have some friends that are like trying to be mean. I just have some friends that's like, no, if I don't like that bitch, we don't like that bitch. And I'm just like, she ain't do shit to me.
Yeah.
Or do you feel like your loyalty is more to the person you've known the longest or you're closer with?
Yes, it depends on how long. If I know y'all like equal amount of times or probably like 2 or 3 years off, then no. But if I just met her like 2 months ago, then yeah, I'm siding with my friend I've known for years.
No, not me. I'm not losing no friends over nobody.
If I like no friend, if I just met you 2 weeks ago, you really ain't my friend like that.
No, but if I like this person and you just don't like this person, then you're just not gonna be around this person anymore. I'm just gonna make sure y'all not together. You don't gotta like my friend if you're my friend.
That's another thing. Do you just make sure they separate, or do you just be like, well, this is my event and I'm inviting both of y'all, and y'all just have to deal with it?
Depending, yeah. I mean, I do feel
if both if
it's like my birthday
friends,
or
you
something,
gonna be there.
Yeah,
but well, that's what gets tricky because the part where when people like break up,
mm-hmm.
do you feel obligated to the person that was there first, or do you feel like you still can invite both parties? You know,
that's a real hard one because it's like y'all broke up.
Yes.
Now you my best friend. I can't have y'all in the same room. I'm not gonna do that to you.
But what if
know
you
that feeling?
Yeah. So it's like you based off of that. What if you build a really good relationship with the spouse?
Yeah, but I know as a woman how that will make her feel, and I'm not gonna do that.
I think you gotta know the temperament of your friend.
Yeah,
we've been in situations plenty of times, and it's like I don't give a fuck. Bring that nigga. Like I don't care.
No, don't do that to me. I'm letting y'all know now. Don't do that to me.
Okay, no,
I don't care.
I'm gonna feel some type of way. I'm gonna trust y'all. No, that's not right.
But
I don't want to see that nigga right now. Like,
no,
we just broke up.
Right. It will probably be a conversation. They're like,
yeah.
oh, so and so gonna be here, and then they'll be like, okay, I can make the decision if I want to come. And it's been times like if I was in a situation like that where like maybe they'll come before, I'll come after, or they'll know, oh, I'm not trying to run into her, so I'm going, come early. Whatever, or sometimes like we probably do want to run into each other. We just ain't gonna make it happen ourselves.
Yeah, if I want to,
but I haven't had that happen to me before either.
Okay. Like you said, maybe a conversation needs to be had.
Yeah, you just gotta let them know.
Understand it's like it's
not about you.
No, it's not.
Especially if it's like somebody's birthday. This is not about you. You can go on the other side of the room, go on the other side of the room.
Okay, so I know you don't watch this show, but do you watch Love and Hip Hop?
I like that. Okay. Not like that anymore, but I don't know who you're talking about.
Okay, well, Safari got invited. I guess Spice invited everybody to Vegas.
Oh,
and she invited Safari and Erica. And Erica's like, I just went through a divorce. Why would you invite Safari? So she feels some type of way about it. Come to find out, Safari bought his the girl that they said he sent flowers to, he brought her to Vegas too. See how that got real messy, and Spice didn't say nothing to nobody, to Erica saying that Safari was going to be there or vice versa.
Because I can see why that could happen. Because it could be one or two things. It could be the fact that, okay, maybe she does have her own relationship with Safari. Mm-hmm. The other thing could be that maybe she invited him only because he's a cast member. And they try to get everybody together for taping. Yeah. But it was another situation on the reality show that did the same thing. Maybe that needs to be known that you cannot bring additional people.
Yeah.
But if you don't say that, it's kind of like, I can do
whatever. But he probably was messy as Carly Red.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure because the guy who did it as well, I'm pretty sure he did it to be messy.
Yeah.
So he knew what he was doing when he did that.
Yeah. Like for us, like if anything ever happened in my relationship with us, it's like I don't know how they're gonna pick sides. Like I'm with her every week, and they're best friends. So it's like you gotta have a conversation with us.
Definitely.
What's probably gonna happen is like what probably will happen is if it's like his events
then
then
it'll be like,
y'all probably couldn't invite her.
right.
But if it was like my thing going on or our thing together, why would I not invite like my friends to that event? Like you invite your friends, I invite my friends.
Exactly.
So I think that's probably where it would be tricky.
Yeah.
It would be. Because what if they go
It's
through a real
always-
messy divorce?
But
or
when
a messy
relationships-
breakup, it's just like
Yeah.
Because I've been
in
like
the
that.
same
Every
room.
relationship I've been with, I've gotten close to the
The
everybody
girl.
there, the
Yeah.
women there. When the relationship ends,
It'd be
I
weird.
have no relationship with those people
Me
no more.
neither.
So
Yeah.
sometimes you have to find relationships outside of that.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Because once that ends, it's like, because I've thought about it, I'm like, if we
You know,
break
everybody.
up, what would happen?
Yeah. It'd be weird.
It would be
What would
weird.
happen? Like, it would be very different.
Yeah.
And if somebody bring a date with one of these events, like
Oh,
no,
no. That
I
right
just-
That
there.
is
I
where it
just
gets
can't-
crazy.
Exactly.
What if like people in the group that you didn't think would start dating, and now it's like an awkward situation. Like shit
Exactly.
gets real messy. Like
That
when these
shit
people
get
your
real
friends, it gets
messy.
crazy. It gets
Yes.
crazy.
So like you gotta get when stuff like if it's like another person involved, then you gotta like I said, everything need to be a conversation.
Everything.
Everything need to be. I'm not gonna pop nobody in without that
Yeah.
person knowing. Like out of respect to my friend, but when it comes to my girlfriends,
Yeah.
like no, I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. Like y'all gonna have to really like be grown women right now.
Yeah.
If we celebrating me today, you don't gotta talk to her, you don't gotta like her, you don't gotta look at her.
Right. Why
Yeah.
can't we be cordial?
Yeah,
You
just
go
like
to an event and y'all have to say two
Because bitches are messy.
No, you're right. Bitches are, but it depends
They
on
ain't
the type
gotta
of
be up
friend.
on your face, but they gonna tell this person, so it's gonna like they gonna like, oh bitch, let me tell you what this girl said about you. Don't start with me today. Like this is our messy.
We just need to get you away from these
girls, 'cause I don't know what the fuck.
No, that's I don't do messy. Okay.
Listen, women are messy.
I don't
as
do messy.
fuck.
My friends are they are.
You can be cordial with
And-
people.
I'm trying to think. I have one friend that I feel like is kind of like she's a friend of mine. She used to be more friends with my group of friends,
Mhm.
and it's like I mean I'm not necessarily if it's my birthday or something like everybody's gonna know like these people are coming, but it's never been like so much animosity towards another person to where like they're gonna be like, oh, I'm not coming and she coming. Like I've never felt that before. Like
You know, the group of friends.
I've never felt that before. Like if she gonna be there, I'm not coming. I haven't never felt that before. Like,
I'm learning now too that I have to not be as vocal about how I feel about people, meaning like sometimes when people do some weird shit, I kind of I'm looking at you sideways. Like I don't really care for you, but I don't mind being around you.
right.
And sometimes when I voice like my opinions to my man and stuff, he thinks I just dislike somebody. I'm like, I don't dislike them. I'm just saying they did some weird shit. I could be around them,
Yeah.
but we don't need to be friends.
Right.
So he'll always be like, so don't invite this person, don't do this. I'm like, no, that's not what I'm saying. I'm just telling you that something wrong with that person.
Like this is not my type.
This
of
is not my
person.
type of person. I don't like their energy.
Right.
You can do what you want. You can like who, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying like
Yes.
we're not friends.
I've definitely had that before.
Yeah,
So it just have to
definitely.
be that way
I know.
sometimes, because some people just
Not your people.
Yeah,
they're
It's
not your
not
people, and it's
your
okay.
people.
But I can be cordial with people.
I don't
Like
really
said.
tell people that. Like, I done met a couple of your friends. I'm like, But I don't say nothing. I just be like, they just
It's
not
not
my type of person.
And it's okay.
Yeah, it's okay.
If everybody liked everybody, we would all be fucking friends.
Right.
We're
Yeah,
not.
that's not how that
It's
works.
okay.
Mhm.
It's okay to be around
People that you don't
It's
necessarily
okay.
gonna be your best friend.
Yeah,
I
it's okay
had
to
a
have
friend
different
that was
friends.
friends with this girl that I didn't like. And I didn't like her, not because she was a beautiful girl. I thought she was so beautiful. But I didn't like that she didn't take care of her child and she was out here hoeing in the streets. And I don't know where her child was at. So I felt some type of way. I felt some type of way about that because I feel like that's how my parents was. Like they didn't care about me. They was out doing what they wanted to do. So
Right.
I didn't like her.
You
for
didn't
that.
respect that.
Yes. And she just wanted to try to get us to be friends so bad.
I don't like that.
I just cannot. Like, I don't like bad parents. I can't do that shit.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I don't like it.
And sometimes that could definitely be like not just necessarily bad parents, but it's like I don't align with what they be doing in their life.
Sometimes, yeah, and it's like I don't want to hear nothing else because
Yeah.
whatever they say is gonna.
If you want to hoe out in the streets, cool.
Yeah.
But not if you got a child.
Yeah.
That I feel some type of way about. Because it's like you flying overseas with all these men, you always out of town or overseas. Like, where's your child at?
Yeah.
Like, that's what I didn't like.
I
If
don't
she didn't
like
have a
that
child,
either.
I'm like, girl, more power to you. Show me how to do this. But
Yeah.
with a child, like that kind of, and then the way she talked to men is like, she was so beautiful. I'm not gonna lie. She was so beautiful. Like, if a guy that wasn't up to her standards walked up to her, like one time he was at the club, he was leaving, and this guy walked up to her trying to holler at her. She looked him up and down and she said, do you think I would ever talk to somebody like you? What makes you think that you can approach me? Girl, I was done with her. I was like, yo, the disrespect.
Yeah.
You are nasty. Like, no.
No.
Like I said, sometimes morals.
Morals
line.
don't
Yes, and
lie.
you're not about to force me to be this girlfriend.
No. And I don't like people that don't take care of their kids.
No,
Men or
that's
women.
true.
Men or women, yes.
Where your child? I ain't never seen your baby ever.
Exactly. Like one guy, he said, one guy when I dated, he was like, yeah, I got a daughter. I was at his house, ain't no pictures of the daughter nowhere. That bothered me.
Oh my God.
Why is your child nowhere in the house but you got pictures of yourself?
I'm not gonna say what I was about to say. I'll tell y'all off mic, but yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Alright.
that
I'm gonna
bothers
tell y'all a
me.
story, but it's gonna be
Okay.
off mic.
And that's a deal breaker to me in dating. Like, no, you don't take care of your child.
Yeah. I could definitely understand that.
No, it's true.
And
Like
I don't know
certain
because I'm
things.
traumatized from my childhood, but I just can't do people like that.
No, sometimes people can rub you the wrong way. It takes one time.
It does.
Yeah.
Like, oh my God, that's how you are. Mm-mm.
Exactly.
I don't want to
I
associate
mean,
myself
if she
with your
wanted to be
kind.
around, I'm like, because she invited her to her birthday dinner, you know, I just sat at the other end of the table.
Yeah.
Oh, what?
I'm cool, but
Right.
I can't be fake. I can't.
Yeah.
I don't like you. I can't do that.
Yeah.
I can't
No.
be fake like that. And that's how she wanted me to do. Because sometimes she'd be like, bitch, don't get mad at me. I'm about to be fake when this girl come up. You know you don't like this girl. Don't be fake.
But I hate when people do that. It's like, you know I don't like this person, and you continue to bring them around me. So it's just like,
Yeah.
what
Why
are
you
you doing?
doing
You know
it?
what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
So it's just,
Unless it's necessary, unless it's like a real reason why you have to be around
why
this
she has to
person.
be around-
yeah, like, oh, it's
I
your
don't care if
birthday.
she was around.
Your birthday is really like the only
It's
time.
just
Or your
like-
wedding.
Yeah, something.
Or you're
special
having like an
occasion.
actual event or
That
It
something.
didn't
everybody has
bother
to
me
be
that
around
she was
each other.
around. It just bothered me that she'd be like, be nice when she comes. No, I don't like her. I know.
Yeah.
I'm just not going to say anything to her. And if she says something to me, I'm going to look at her like she's stupid.
Yeah, because it's kind of like
Wait,
assuming
no,
that you're
no,
gonna-
no,
it's
no,
not-
no.
it's- but it's kind
I
of
do. I'll be like,
she's kind of assuming like you doing that you're gonna cause an issue when you're not.
I'm
You're
not.
like,
Just tell a
I'm
girl
gonna
I don't
try.
like her. Let her tell her to stay over there, and I will stay over here.
And they never say that.
They never say
never
that.
say this
Never.
person's not really
No.
fond of you.
Yes, I
They
would
have
tell
no
the
clue.
person, look, they not. You
They
know.
don't have
Hold
no
on,
clue.
no. See, y'all are crazy right now.
Listen, I can't be fake like that. I'm sorry.
It's not about, okay, look.
But I've been in a situation like that, but
Been in
I
a
have grown to
situation?
like the person.
Like no, I would never do that.
No.
I would never tell my friend that another friend did not like them.
I would tell them.
No, you're right.
I would never
No,
tell
I
them.
would.
I agree with you. But
No,
it's
that's messy. That
it
right there.
depends.
That's not being messy.
It is.
because
It's gonna put the other person on defense. It's gonna cause
I
unnecessary
can see
drama.
that, but
But no.
maybe not.
No. I would never.
It depends. It depends.
Yeah, it depends.
Depends on what. What does it depend on? Like unless it's really known. But if it's like, gee, I just don't like your character or your morals, it's like, okay.
Well, it also depends if those words are even used. Like if the person said they did not like this person.
I
It
would
ha-
never.
Yeah, it depends. Like I don't think people are saying, "Oh, I don't like this person." Sometimes it's an underlying issue. It could be a jealousy thing. It could be like she said, like a moral
Yeah.
standard.
Mhm.
But it may not necessarily be, "Oh, I don't like her. I just don't like what."
I
how
have a
she's
reason
carrying,"
why.
You know?
Yeah, it's not. I just
So-
don't like a person. I always give
Yeah, but I
everybody a
still
chance.
wouldn't. I get what you're saying. I still wouldn't say this person don't like you. I just know I can't bring my those friends together.
It
like
would.
that.
Look, I'm trying to tell you. Don't do that. Because maybe you might be okay with that, but you don't know how the other person's going to react to that.
Yeah.
And she's going to feel uncomfortable because she don't necessarily know. Like, in knowing somebody don't like you when you're in a room can really make you feel even more uncomfortable, especially if it's, like, not a true, like, reason. Like, y'all really had an issue and it broke up. It's like, just some people not your people. So, it's like, you don't gotta hug a person or whatever,
Yeah.
but like, hey, how you doing? And then go about your business. And they're gonna know that you being standoffish to them.
Yeah, that's true.
But I'm not ever gonna be like, oh, so and so don't like you, so don't talk.
Mm.
That's gonna cause drama. it would cause drama for me. If somebody don't like me and I don't even know you, for real.
Yeah.
Don't tell me that. I'm gonna be like now.
Don't tell guys when somebody
Do not tell me somebody don't like
No,
me.
I get what you're saying because
'Cause
sometimes
it's gonna be
when
in my
people,
mind.
when people don't like you, 9 times 10 they really don't know you.
They don't know you enough.
But like you saying, hearing something like that would make you feel like, you know what?
They're like, why you don't like me? I don't even know you.
Maybe
I wouldn't even care.
But you
if
think
somebody
about
like
it
me
a
or
lot
not.
more
I
than
don't.
we would. Like if someone like me,
Yeah.
I
I could care fucking less
if you like me or
at
not.
all.
But you,
I'd be like, okay, yeah, you be like, I should like
I'm okay with that
I'm
because
like,
it's like
oh, okay.
I'm not your cup of tea.
You don't have to
That's
like me, but
fine.
I will know by
But
our
I'm not-
interactions. Like I have friends that I know is not my person.
Yeah.
Like when we go on a trip, I'm not gonna be sitting around talking to her. Like
Yeah.
I know this, but it's also a situation where some things just don't need to be said because we're not trying to cause unnecessary friction. We don't want to do that. Like, what if you guys sit beside this person? What if we gotta get in an
But
Uber
like you
together?
said-
and
like you said, it's a
But like you
conversation.
said, they may
No,
be
but
some
sometimes-
friends, right? But at the same time, you still like being around them. It's just certain things they do you may not like.
Right, but
So
I'm
that don't
saying
mean you dislike that person.
no.
Right.
But I'm just saying like. When we go on group trips, like or something like that, like what if like we all gotta get in the car together, or like I'm not
Like I
even.
said, that's cool. I don't mind that she invite her because that's her friend.
Yeah.
She know I don't like her because of the certain reason I don't like her.
Yeah.
But like, don't be trying to force
Yeah,
her.
don't change your plan.
Yeah, don't be like, oh, be nice. Or,
No.
oh, I'm
Yeah,
gonna
that's-
put you in
that'd
the
be
room with
extra
her.
shit.
Can you just you
No.
know I don't like her. Don't do that.
I feel like I would try to force
Because
y'all
then
to
I'm
be
gonna have
friends.
Yeah, don't
to then
force
I'm gonna
the
have to
issue.
not be fake, and then she gonna feel some type of way. So in order for her, your friend, not to feel some type of way, don't put me in the same situation with her.
Yeah, I wouldn't
Like,
try to force y'all to be
You
friends.
just avoid the situation.
Because with my friend, one of my friends, she do trips. We do group trips all the time. Now all of us get along. Like it's nobody that I just feel like, oh, I don't like. But she definitely pairs us based off of our personality.
okay.
She'll know like, oh,
Yeah.
this person is gonna be good here. Put this person here. She know like where to put us at when we on trips. Just because more people are more introverted, more people are extroverted. Like
Right.
she gonna want to make everybody have a good time and feel comfortable. Or some people know each other more than others. She gonna put me anywhere. She's like, Jasmine, you can go anywhere.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, I don't care. But somebody else might be like more reserved and they like, I want to be around you. And they're like, okay, you're going to be closer to me. So I think when you are doing group things, you got to be mindful of the people that you're working with. But look, y'all, do not do that.
Because I'm more reserved. I be wanting the opposite person of me. I don't want.
No, we
same.
literally
Yeah.
just talked about that, like saying, because I was
Opposite
saying
attract.
my personality was saying that we get a rep that we're antisocial, and it's not that. We just need to be surrounded by people that have the same interests as us, like
Yeah.
to have an interesting conversation. I can have a conversation with a random person in the club
Right.
by a show or something that we're
Yeah.
so into.
Mm-hmm.
But if you put me with someone that, not saying they're an idiot, but they don't think the way I think, I'm like, we do
Why
not.
did you think this was going to work?
This is not gonna be this. You know what I'm saying?
No.
But
But
I thought what I was trying to say. But like you saying, just sometimes for introverts, you need to be paired with an extrovert because they bring
Definitely.
that personality
Yes,
out. If you
out.
pair an introvert with another introvert,
It's gonna be hard as fuck.
it'll be
to
kind of
kind
tough.
conversation.
It's like who's gonna talk?
Who gonna talk first?
Who's gonna talk
Bitch.
first?
so yeah, that's what happens. Like on our trips, like if my boyfriend is not coming, then it's like, okay, I'm like the wild card in the group. So whoever is like kind of like left over that might be more introverted, she's like, oh, well, Jasmine, you'll go good in this room with them. They're not going to talk to each other, but I know you're going to make them talk to each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it'd be like and I think you also know people personality types as well. Like I know for a fact, like I would put Sheena somewhere, and even though you might not talk to the person first, you're still gonna get along with everybody.
Yeah, I get along with everybody. It's hard not to get along with me unless you say some fuck shit. I just be like,
It's great. Like y'all don't listen to this stuff
You know, call Jasmine.
because
"Bitch, why the fuck?
she act like she is a sweetheart. This girl
I
is a
am.
sweetheart. Oh Lord, but I don't know. You just gotta know what's gonna work. But don't tell your friend that your other friend don't like you. Do not do that, please. Oh my God.
Tell me. Tell me, I want to know.
I don't care if you tell me or not.
I'm not gonna care, but
You're gonna get the energy if somebody
I'm just
don't
gonna
like
avoid
you.
that person if they don't like me. But I'm not gonna deeply care. Like, oh my god, why they don't like me? Like, what did I do?
No, it's just unnecessary. It's just unnecessary.
Because 9 times out of 10, it's always a reason because they don't know me.
Yeah, it's just
It's like you're gonna sit and harp about it too much.
Yeah, because a lot of people feel like I'm standoffish or I don't know, but I'm just like
You're
I'm
just
not.
reserved.
You get to know me, yeah.
Because it's crazy that it is the term extrovert and introvert. Because when I went to therapy, she said, "Are you really introvert or you're just reserved until you're comfortable?" Is that really being an introvert?
I feel like as far as y'all introvertedness is different.
Yeah,
You're introverted, like reserved, like like you're more reserved. I feel like you're introverted. I don't really feel like you're a real introvert, Sheena. Like
I'm really like half and half.
yeah.
She don't give me introvert
No,
vibes.
because when I went to the cookout with you, I did not talk to anybody. They talked to me first. That's my introvertedness. I don't.
We gotta go see
really
somebody
reach out.
first.
Yeah, someone.
Even when I go to the bar by myself, like somebody has to talk to me first. I don't.
Yeah, but
That's-
like
that's my
nobody like.
But once they get to know me, you don't feel like I'm introverted.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I remember you came
Because-
to the cookout and one of the cookouts, and my boyfriend was like, "Yeah, she get along with everybody, like da 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 da," and it's like, "Yeah, she's
Absolutely.
cool."
I get along with anybody. I can go
But-
from the trap house to motherfucking governor's
She
ball.
was, I'm like literally, she's the type of person like I can leave, like she gonna come in,
Yeah.
she gonna find her way, like she not like
Yeah, like I was in the kitchen talking to John. I don't know where y'all went.
yeah,
We
she
had
went
a good
outside with the
conversation.
guys without me.
I went out the side with the guys
Like-
and spoke with them. She was inside. Like
Yeah.
I don't care. I like as long as you have a good, cool vibe. I'm good with you.
But Shanita, on
But
the hand,
people are weird.
we gotta take care of her.
We need to be honest. When I'm around somebody, most of the time they're just as fucking quiet. And then
I can't.
You
do
made
that.
the
Yeah, I
situation
can't.
awkward.
Okay, but maybe
But
if
if
they
it
got
gets
somebody
too
else.
quiet, then I'm probably gonna say something.
Like if you say speak to me, I will speak
She-
back.
she definitely
I'm not
will.
going to
I
ignore
usually
you.
wait to somebody, but if they waited too long,
Right?
then I'll be like,
it's awkward because this
I
person
don't
is just
know.
as quiet. It's
Yeah,
like-
yeah,
But no, I feel like I would treat y'all differently. Like I
Yes,
feel like I
because
would
we're
be
different, yeah.
more like, oh, hey, you doing good?
Right,
Da, da, da,
like a
da.
check-in.
I'm gonna check in because
Yeah, but you
I
wouldn't have to check in.
Yeah.
on her.
I would
She
check
gonna be
in.
good,
She
yeah.
go and once you find one person, okay, you found one person now.
Yeah.
But for you, I'm gonna check in like, hey, you doing good? Da, 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 da. And then eventually you do loosen up and all of that stuff. But it's like I understand that, but it's like it's two different levels of that.
It is.
In introvert, and I don't even know if it's a level, just personality types around it. It's
Yeah.
like,
And I'm different. Not saying different, but like I'm different around my different groups of friends.
Mhm.
That part
Like
too,
you know what I'm saying? Like I know some of John's family and stuff like that.
Mhm.
But like my other friends, like I be knowing their siblings and it's their parents and stuff for like years.
Yeah.
So I have a different
So that's
relationship
different,
with
yeah.
them.
Definitely.
So it's always gonna be a different energy.
Right.
No,
So,
no,
it
I
just
love old
depends.
people. I'd rather be around old people than people my age. So it's like when I meet like John mom or John dad, like I keep conversating or your grandma. I can conversate with them like that.
I'll say
But
because we went
other-
on vacation with his parents, that was like an icebreaker.
Yeah, it was.
Going on vacation with somebody or being around people that's cool, but like we go on vacation, that just changes.
It does.
It breaks the
Yeah,
whole
it
wall
does.
down.
It definitely does. It's like you
Definitely
want this
does.
person for
'Cause
multiple
it's like y'all
days.
together.
Yeah, we see you outside of Georgia. Okay?
Right.
Yeah.
So it
and
is
y'all
a
in the
different-
same house or same hotel, whatever.
And it's been like a long time. Like everybody know who you are. It's like we've been seeing you for like
Some people act
5
like they don't.
years.
But if I walk in a room and y'all have some friends,
I'm just saying, some people act like I just got here.
No.
Over
we not gonna
6
we not
fucking
gonna talk about that.
years. Okay, over 6 years.
Yeah, it's like we know who you are.
People act like I just walked through the door.
But if I walk in a room and I feel uncomfortable or I feel bad vibes, I won't say shit.
yeah.
I'm with you, like so
Yeah.
I really can feel bad energy,
Yeah.
and sometimes people be weird off the bat. I know I keep saying that word.
Everybody.
Well, it's weird,
But listen, I've been around some weird people. Okay, so I'm just saying sometimes people be weird off the bat, but I'm
Weird, like,
telling you,
what they be doing?
if you just have this, I don't know how to explain it. Sometimes people just get me talking.
Give
They
us a
just
weird
keep-
incident.
I don't know.
just gotta see what's weird.
Dude, I gotta think hard. I'm just saying, like,
Yeah.
some people just off the back, you're like,
No,
I
I
don't.
Yeah, I've definitely
You know what I'm
been around
saying?
people like
You
I've
can
been on
tell
dates like that.
and you
like,
may walk
I've
in
never
on
seen
a-
this man again.
not even just walking on a conversation, you may walk on an incident or see their personality and like, I don't like that. I don't
Yeah.
like
How
this
you
per-
acting,
Yeah,
yeah.
how you acting. Even like when we all went out, I was worried that y'all was like, I'm a drunk. Cause I felt like I was drunk that night. I had fell over when we went out, and my friend Christian was.
Oh
with us.
yeah.
I was like, she gonna think I'm a drunk or something, and I'm not.
No,
But
No,
I
we should have the good
I
time.
fell over or
They're gonna have a
something.
Halloween party too.
First of all, no, that ground was slippery as fuck.
It was.
Y'all, my shoe, that was the first time I wore it. My whole foot came out of the shoe with the lace stuck on my
That's
ankle.
definitely happened to me before.
Like, what the fuck was that? I was like, I look like I don't know what the fuck I'm doing with these shoes on.
We didn't think that. We was
But
having a good
no,
I
time.
was thinking
I
about
felt-
that because I be
I was
thinking about
being
that
careful.
too. I don't like people that can't carry their liquor. I really
Yeah,
don't
I
like that.
don't like that.
I feel like we're at a certain age, but you gotta know your limit.
Yeah.
But I will say
I'm not
we have went
babysitting
out
nobody.
several times, and sometimes it hits you and it ain't supposed to hit you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sometimes
it's
it's
gotta be like
okay.
that.
But every
Yeah.
time you go out and you get pissy drunk and I gotta babysit you,
No,
I don't like that.
I don't like that either.
It's and one time it's okay, like I said, but
Yeah,
if
every
it
couple of
continues
times,
happening,
okay,
like
but-
you really need to slow the fuck
Let me
down.
tell
Yeah.
you, me and my friends went out the other weekend. We got so fucking drunk, y'all. Like, first of all, I definitely made it home, but one of my friends, she had to leave not early. She left before us. We had to call her an Uber. She was in the bathroom, sick.
Oh,
Mm.
no.
She threw up in the Uber. They charged her.
Yeah.
My other friend got home,
Why'd she
threw up on her floor. Then the
Oh,
other friend,
no.
she was like showing us videos on Instagram, like in our little chat. She's like, "Oh my god, I didn't even remember this." Like, so it does happen, but it
It
was
does
all
happen,
fun.
it
It was
does.
all fun.
You just don't want to be the
But
friend where it's
I don't-
consistent.
yeah,
always
I
happening.
consistently,
It's like
yeah.
you tripping.
Cause I didn't throw up in the Uber though, cause I knew better, cause I used to drive Uber. I rolled down the window.
Yeah,
So I get to
right.
the airport. He like, it's on the side of my car. So I grabbed my water bottle and said, shh.
shit.
And it was like, no, it's not.
Right.
Don't charge me for
At least help clean it off.
I helped you. It's not in your car. It does not
Mhm.
smell like throw up. Don't play me. Like, no.
Mm-mm.
I'm like, no, I'm not driving. I'm not throwing up in the Uber. You know how much that charge is?
Yeah,
They really?
they charge.
They charge
you some shit.
What?
Yeah, they charge.
Oh my god! Cause I thought about that too. I'm like, are we taking an Uber that night? I don't know what the fuck we doing, but I just feel like people are gonna be very drunk. It happens every time we like have like this type
No,
of
it's gonna be
party.
so fun.
Everybody's gonna be fucked up. So I'm like, my friend was like, I'm not gonna be there that long because I gotta do something next day. And I was like, it's cool. I said, I don't even know when the party's even ending. To be honest, I can't even give you end time. It's just whenever everybody feels like they need to go home.
Right.
But
Oh.
I always be worried about that.
Wait, did you invite Sheena?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
She had an individual text.
I don't know. Nobody just did RSVP. Nobody.
I did in RSV.
Yeah, she did.
Because I wasn't sure, but I was like, what the fuck am I doing? Like, nothing.
Well, you know the
I'm
attire.
RSVP.
The attire is all black.
I feel like it's saying, okay,
All
I'm gonna
white
have to start
or black and
directing
white.
people to this
Okay, I
podcast
was like,
because I keep getting phone calls about the attire. It's not necessarily formal, okay?
sound like it.
It's like a nice, not even nice brunch. Like it's fucking fall. Hello, put on some
jeans,
nice shit. Like we are grown,
turtleneck, you know,
grown and sexy. I guess.
Well, I'm talking about for the men. That's what I was
They gonna be
thinking.
hot as fuck. Every
Listen,
time
I
I
got
wear
turtlenecks, I'm
shit,
joking with
every
you.
time I wear shit like that, I get hot. It's cold as fuck.
Yeah, I'm
It's
not
always-
gonna wear
it's cold
a
outside.
sweater or nothing because it's gonna be
Yeah,
hot.
just
inside.
wear a jacket
and a
to
jacket.
get in.
Yeah.
But what I'm wearing, she ain't gonna be out.
Okay.
She ain't even seen it, but no, she is out.
The girls are out.
Yeah, it's a cute little lace top. Ooh, I can't wait. But no, everyone be fucked up. I'm just excited.
I am
But it's
too.
I'm not
fine
gonna get drunk.
approaching.
I stopped getting drunk. I'm sorry.
I'm
I'm gonna be
pace
high as
myself.
fuck with you now.
Yeah. You gonna be outside? I'm gonna be out there with you because that's where we gotta smoke at.
I'll be with the
But we'll
boys
have
outside.
hookahs inside
She
for
do.
sure.
Yes, the hookah.
It's gonna be basically our own freaking lounge.
We don't have our own lounge. What's the lounge called?
Okay, so I think did I tell you I was creating a section for him?
Okay.
That's
So he has a
cute.
section, and I got him the ice bucket and the
Yes.
containers for the chasers.
Okay.
So on the bucket, it just says 30-30 Lounge.
30-30.
Yeah, cut that 30-30. You got to get in.
Cut a 30-30.
Yeah, if you want to
get
get
in.
you gotta pay to get in.
I got a bouncer at the door.
You're going to the choir. It's Atlanta. APL Shorty.
Y'all are foolish.
Y'all can't wait. It's happening.
It's gonna be fun.
I'm
It's
just
gonna be
ready.
fun.
I'm just ready.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I can't wait.
Okay.
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 Oh, I saw this post, and I want to see. Make sure it wasn't an emergency. I want to hear your thoughts on it.
Okay.
Let me see. I saved it.
What's it in reference to?
To friend zoning a guy.
Oh.
So it says, "Hello, hurry up." Men talk about the friend zone. Let me make sure. This is from Sherry T Dancer. Okay, and it was on
Okay.
Spiritual World. Men talk about the friend zone a lot, but something that doesn't get talked about is the pain you feel as a woman when you realize you didn't have a friend. You had a man pretending to care for you so he could sleep with you.
Oh.
I feel like all men that's your friend are secretly waiting in the background
Cut.
to like wait for you to be like, you know what,
Mhm.
I want to date you. But I've never had anybody put me in the friend zone. I have definitely put men in the friend zone, and they did not like it, and they definitely said I cannot be your friend. And I understand. I mean, I'm a little hurt because it's like, damn, we have good conversations, we have a good vibe. I'm just not there with you.
Yeah.
Like, I don't feel like we can be together type of thing. Maybe it's because of the type of relationship you want. Maybe you want a poly relationship. I don't. Or maybe I'm just not physically attracted to you. Like, it could be a whole bunch of different things. But if I still like you as a person, I still want you in my life. Like, when I meet people, I feel I can tell if you're going to be in my life for a long time or just a short period.
Right.
So.
Yeah, I do feel like that is sad, especially just based off of the post. Like, when you really feel like you genuinely, if you're a girl, you really feel like you genuinely have a friend, and then maybe you're at a vulnerable moment and you feel like somebody is taking advantage of that situation. That could be hurtful because you're really thinking this person is your friend. But I do agree with the sentiment that you should already kind of know, like, if somebody is your friend, that if they do get this opportunity, they probably will take advantage of that opportunity because they're a man. Like, that's what men do.
Yeah.
So
I don't think I said like, oh, you're friend zoned or anything like that.
I've never
I just
said
think
that.
that like,
But they know.
They pretty much know. Like, it's not going any further than this. And most of the guys are probably friends of a guy I've dated or something.
Yeah.
Or if you were friend zoned, it probably went on a date. And it's not going any further than that. But were we friends after that, really? No, we just never took it any further. But I just find it like, I'll be losing my train of thought when I be drinking.
I had something to say too.
I had it in my mind. Oh my goodness.
And now they're doing the same thing.
I have
Jesus.
friends
Go ahead.
that I think, like, I have had guy friends, right?
Mhm.
And I feel like out of my guy friends, there was maybe only one that never ever gave me any energy. I'm not trying to say none of my guy friends tried me, but never gave me the energy that they're not even interested. Like,
Okay.
Because they might have put you in the friend zone.
Right. So
Right.
so that's what I feel like. I feel like I've been friend zoned, and we both friend zoned each other because we want to keep this a friendship, you know?
Well, that's what I was gonna say. The misconception that women can't have guy friends, and it's like sometimes
That
you really
part.
build a genuine relationship with this
somebody.
person, and both of y'all are okay where it's at. And maybe down the line, maybe it could grow to something, but y'all not thinking about that.
No.
And a lot of times, even when that thought happens, they're like, well, we don't want to ruin our friendship by taking that to the next level. Let's just keep it the way it is.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Even though we have these feelings, we're okay with where we're at.
Shoot, my man now. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I have a friend and she has a lot of guy friends.
Mm-hmm.
And she's never slept with any of them. Like, my guy friends, I didn't slept with them. It just didn't work out.
Yeah.
We're friends. But she's never, like, I have never met somebody that has guy friends that they have never slept with. That shit was so weird to me. But she has a whole lot of friends. Now, do they try her every once in a blue moon? Absolutely.
Yeah.
Because they men. That's what men do.
Right.
But yeah, she has a lot of guy friends more than she had female friends. So.
I've definitely had guy friends that I've never slept with, and my man now was my friend, like clearly, strictly friend.
Yeah.
But sometimes that shit can't. Well, I was in a situation where it was able to be open, but at one point we were friends, and I had a boyfriend. It's like, this what the fuck it is. I got a boyfriend, so I just and maybe he was. I mean, I knew that, but still, like maybe he was waiting for the time or waiting for the situation or whatever, and. I don't know. I don't really think anything is wrong with it. I think it's just the nature of men and women. Like, it's just what the fuck it is. And I honestly feel like those are the best relationships. Somebody that you are friends with.
Yeah, that's what I be wanting. I be wanting to have a friendship first, and then let it develop into a relationship. But niggas, once they get a sprinkle of this, they be like, "Be my friend." If I'm trying to throw them in a friend, like, nah, hell no, bitch.
No.
So if your significant other wants you to end friendship with those people because you've had a sexual relationship with them, would you?
Yes, absolutely. Because if it was vice versa, I would want the same thing.
For people that you have had a sexual relationship, I still even feel a little iffy about. I still feel a little iffy about that because
that scared me. I was like, what the fuck?
Because I've had somebody tell me that it makes it easier for them to establish somebody as a friend, as a man, once they've had.
Podcast, what you got to say?
Hey, starring Fancy.
You had to come down here.
She's so nosy.
No.
But like, I've had somebody say like, oh, once they have had a sexual relationship with a girl, that it makes it easier to be their friend
because they determined that shit it just wasn't for them.
Yeah,
and maybe it's because they've had it and they're like they don't need to work for it anymore.
Yeah, it's just like, oh, you was cool, like I mean,
no, he still wanted, but I mean, no,
I like that.
Yeah, but no.
But what she's saying as far as like making them friend zoning you after you've had a sexual encounter with them.
Yeah, I think that's for me. It's very possible. Like there are people that I've had sexual relationships with that I do not like at all.
No, like, I had sexual relationships with, but we still friends now.
I was friends with somebody we slept, and then it was like, this ain't gonna work. We can go back to being friends.
Yeah,
so it's happened before, but I get what you mean. Yeah.
So I feel like it could be the same way for a guy. Like it's not always like, oh, I want to get with this girl. I like this girl, or like it's gonna happen again. It could just be like it didn't work. It just wasn't the right chemistry. Maybe we was drunk. Maybe it was just, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I really try to give. I'm not that type of person that I feel like you gotta cut off. I don't have that issue, but if it was,
if your man asks you to, would you?
Yeah. Well, yeah, especially if we had a sexual relationship. If we didn't have a sexual relationship, I would be a little bit.
Yeah. Okay, I get what you mean. No, I agree with the sexual relationship.
Yeah.
So what if? Because I know people. What if you What if your spouse didn't want to cut someone off that they had a sexual relationship with, but they've been friends with this person?
Hell no.
Wait.
If they had a sexual relationship,
like you're saying, they had a sexual relationship with this person, you know,
they need to get cut
they've
off.
had sex before, but your spouse is not willing to cut this person off.
And if I asked them to?
And you asked them to and they wouldn't do it.
Yeah, that's a little messed up.
That has happened to me before.
Yeah.
That's messed up to me.
Thank you.
And you would never be okay with it.
I just would want to I probably would feel like it's something there. But I wouldn't want to put somebody in that situation. If somebody is your friend, like I really wouldn't want to put somebody in that situation. Like it got to be.
Yeah, because what if it was a situation where they slept together and was like, this isn't it?
Yeah, like that's what I'm trying. It gotta be. It's like it depends on every situation varies, and I'm also not that girl that's afraid of my man. Like if you gonna do it, you gonna.
I think some people are just not open minded.
Yeah,
like that, to be like, oh, like what you did, whatever. But some people are just like, fuck that.
Bitches be having hidden agendas, nah.
No, I agree.
That has definitely happened to me, and that was they said they was best friends, but they didn't tell me they had sex. But I figured it out. So it was just like, hold on, nigga, you don't want men around me that I had sex with, so why is it okay for you to have it? Like, that's not cool. And then she started saying little shit like, oh, well, you do this for Sheena, but you ain't do it for me.
Oh.
What you mean do it for you? You a friend. You not dating him. I'm dating him. So that's where it got uncomfortable. Like, nah, that bitch need to get cut off because if it was the other way around, it would be a whole big deal.
Yeah.
And that's
No,
not cool.
that's a
crazy.
good point that you brought up. Sometimes men aren't seeing what these women are doing. Like, they're creating a situation that didn't need to be had by what she's saying. Why is that even relevant?
Yeah.
Exactly.
So I will say women are very manipulative.
They are.
We
We
are
are.
devious, and we have our way. Like
We know how
really
to
can.
rap a nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
nah.
But I
you
wouldn't-
can't do
but-
that with my man.
But what is a friend to a man? Like what are y'all doing? Like,
But that's what
I wanna know what this means.
You see why we say he don't have
Right.
no female friends? But that's the question. Is like, be honest. When he used to say that, like, you know, this my friend. I'm like, is this really your friend?
Yeah.
Do you go out and hang out with this person by yourself? Do you go out to eat with this person by yourself?
Have y'all
This
not
is
had sexual
your
relations?
right. This is not your friend. It's another title for that because you can't be saying this is your friend. This person got to be there because y'all not friends.
Exactly.
yeah.
But if y'all really are friends and y'all know each other since middle school, high school, and y'all do hang out, then cool. Y'all ain't never had sex, cool.
Yeah.
I have no problem with that. I'm not a jealous person.
Yeah.
I don't do that. But if you had sex with this person, no, because you do not want me to be around the dudes that I had sex with. Because
Right.
I have friends like that.
You gotta have like a level of respect. Even when you get in a relationship, the friendship is going to change. If you are hanging out all the time,
It
and this
is,
person is
yeah.
hanging out with you all the time, you're not gonna be hanging out with them all the time. They're hanging out with
Yeah.
me all the time. So it's like the way you hang out with your friends, they're gonna come around when it's certain events, or you're gonna pull up or whatever. And honestly, I see this is, and some people don't agree with this. Like, if you do have girlfriends, I want to meet her. She could be my friend.
That's what I'm
I
saying.
can, but I don't require it though.
I do. I
Because
require
one of my dudes that I had sex with, like, we're friends, but I can tell when he has a girlfriend because this nigga disappears.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't have no problem with that. But I be like, we can't be in the same room. I'm not gonna say no dumb shit. Like, we not together.
I think that I need to meet her. Period.
Like, I agree
if,
with
if
that.
If this is your real friend,
That's my breakdown. When I get with
I mean, all your other
somebody,
friends.
I need to know your friend.
Oh no, as your friend,
And I need
yeah.
to know if I'm going to be around somebody you've been with in that manner.
Yeah.
Because, like I said, women are kind of messy.
Yeah.
They give you side eyes and all that shit. So I need to be aware. Why this girl give me a side eye? At least I know, oh, you feeling some kind of way. But the other thing is, if this is your friend like you saying it is, I should know her.
Right.
And I should get to know her. And if she don't want to get to know me, that's a red flag.
Yeah, that's a red
That's
flag.
the problem, that your so-called friend don't even want to know your girlfriend.
Right.
Because I know he tells his girlfriends that, oh, she's just a friend, but they don't ever want to meet me. He'd be like, no. I'm like, what? Like, I'm not going to do nothing crazy. Like, we're friends.
He like you. That's why.
That could be it.
He like you. He like,
I
I
said,
ain't
niggas be waiting on the sideline, just waiting.
They do.
Oh, my God.
They do. So, yeah, that friend stuff does get a little messy.
It
but
does. When it's females and men friends, yeah.
For sure.
Definitely.
Oh, Lord.
This is crazy. I just be real weird about that shit. Like, I'm like, do not put me in no awkward situation.
Yes, don't put me in an awkward situation.
Because if this bitch is looking at me some kind of way, I need to know.
I need to know.
But what if he tell you and then your mind start playing games on you and then you
Meaning,
think
like,
she
tell
should
me
meet you.
what?
Like he tell you, oh yeah, we used to mess around, but she's just my friend now. Da, 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 da.
Okay, well, my next thing is, who is this girl, who she's associated with, and how often am I going to be around her?
Yeah.
Because if she somebody just happened to be here today, or this is somebody I'm going to be seeing a lot more.
No, if I can't be around my guy friends that I had sex with and we still friends, then you cannot be around yours.
Yeah, I feel like sometimes it's double standard.
Yeah,
like they don't want to get rid of their
that
friends,
shit.
but they want you to get rid of your friends. So
we
quickly.
ain't doing that.
Yeah,
Right.
it's not fair.
I mean, but what if I didn't know and I liked her? I thought she was really nice too.
That's
and
what
it's
she
just
was
like,
telling me because I
thing.
gotta
You
find
just
out.
said you
And
didn't
then when
know.
I find out, it's gonna be a big issue.
Now we finna get into something else.
Exactly.
That be the thing. Why niggas be lying?
For no reason.
Why niggas be keeping shit for
no reason?
Like, you could have told me this years ago, but you decided to wait to tell me now.
Exactly, because she was before me, so I don't care. But when you try to hide some shit, it's like, oh, you still fucking
niggas be keeping shit. Like, but it's like it's worse when you find out later about something versus when you could have found out.
Men don't understand that. Like,
And
tell
I would
me in
be
the
more
beginning.
okay with it
If I
in the
find out
beginning.
from the streets, it's a problem.
That is a
You
problem.
should never find out anything from the streets.
Well, first of all, you shouldn't believe the streets either. Okay.
First off,
First of all, ask your man. Don't believe the streets. Believe your
The
man.
streets be talking.
Don't listen to them, y'all. Please, they gonna get y'all.
Nah, the streets told me the truth, and that's how the
It
fuck I
depends
found
on who the
out.
streets is.
Yeah, it does depend on who the streets is.
Because sometimes the streets trying to fuck your
no,
shit
the
up.
streets do be fucking your shit up. So you gotta be
You
careful.
know my situation. The streets trying to fuck my shit.
Be low key plotting and scheming, okay?
Fuck
They
the
be trying to
streets.
fuck your shit up.
No, I use reliable sources, okay? Reliable sources.
Okay, girl. No, you're right. Them reliable sources. And it'd be funny because people will not tell you who it is. They say, just know they're reliable. What makes them reliable?
Because listen, you have to give me factual shit, like pictures.
They have proof.
Like proof.
So reliable source is proof.
But I'm not giving them a reliable source because then they ain't gonna be able to get no information
Right. Right.
to get back to me. So
No, that's true. That's true.
But niggas be lying saying they got reliable sources. They don't be having shit.
No, they don't.
Women have reliable
Listen, we
sources.
always have proof.
We always have the receipt.
I'm not gonna come to you with
on
no.
deck.
I'm not even gonna ask you a question. I'm gonna ask you a question that I already know the answer to,
Mm-hmm.
just so
You
just to
can.
see
That'd be
it.
the
You
part.
don't tell the truth or not.
If I ask you, I know. So why are you lying?
Right. I be like, don't lie. I get that look and everything. Like,
I'm not
I
gonna
already
ask
know.
you some shit I don't know nothing
And that's
about.
still lie.
Niggas
For
be
no
lying.
reason. Niggas be lying.
People do be lying.
Niggas.
Straight up song.
Niggas be lying.
Niggas be lying.
All
Talking that
right.
shit.
Y'all been drinking today.
No, somebody said to me, I'm tired of y'all women calling us niggas. Why y'all don't call us men?
Well, y'all men
I'm
be lying.
sorry.
I'm sorry.
Y'all call us
Black
bitches and
things
hoes.
to me. Yeah, they damn sure call us bitches and hoes.
No, I
like,
brought that
all
up
the
too. I said,
time.
I'm tired of people calling me
Y'all don't
bitches.
say women.
But then they be like, y'all call each other bitches, but that's different.
It's totally
We do.
different.
It's in a
And some women don't like
that.
that.
Oh, okay.
Some women have said, I've seen people say, like, don't call me no bitch at no circumstance. I don't really care.
Yeah, so I don't care.
It's rare that I actually say bitch. I really try to think how often I would actually.
If I'm about to
say
tell a
that.
story about like, bitch,
Yeah.
let me tell you.
Yeah, it
Like,
depends.
it just depends.
More like that. I had to chill. Ooh.
Yeah, we use it a different way. I think it's
Yeah.
how you use the term.
Yeah.
It's definitely how you use it.
But when we say niggas, we mean like.
And I mean everybody. That means yeah.
Because you would never say my nigga. You say my man.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, why would I say that?
I would never say my name.
I would not call my man that.
Ever. My man is a man.
My man is a man.
Not a nigga.
Y'all niggas out there is niggas. My man, he a
That's my
man.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. All right.
Yeah. We just got one last. Yeah.
One last
Oh no,
good-
we don't. We got like two on here.
Okay. Oh. Okay, go ahead.
No, y'all want to can ask.
But the part about have you had to ask for your money back
Right.
from you.
Did somebody borrow money from you
No.
and they pay you back? Was that your topic?
No.
That was yours.
That was
wasn't
your
mine.
topic.
It was mine.
yours.
Where was this from?
You put that in. That is your topic, Jasmine.
Is
That
it mine?
Yes,
Yes.
ma'am. That's
Okay.
one of your three topics.
Well, have you ever had to ask for money back from people who borrowed it from you? And how do you have that awkward conversation?
Okay. So, so I have borrowed money. And when it came time to getting it back, I realized I was lied to. Basically, the amount that was asked for is not what that person needed. It was a third party asking for the amount. And I didn't know until it came time for payment. And the person told me I only needed this. The person who asked for that asked for more than was requested.
Wait.
So you got to get that amount.
So
I'm
the
trying
third
not to put
party-
nobody under the bus. But the person, a third party asked me for a certain amount of money,
Okay.
almost $1,000.
Right.
Okay.
And when it came time to get my money back, when I directly contacted the person who needed the money, they told me they only needed half of that. And the person who asked for it, you would have to ask for that money because I didn't need that amount.
Oh,
So
shit.
that's what I don't like. So anytime someone need money, you should never have a third party.
First off, you gotta be
But
close.
It's
close
because,
to me.
but that's the thing. It was because it was family.
Okay.
So yes, I was lied to. and the person paid me. They probably owed me like 100 of their portion.
Yeah.
And excuse me, I didn't even bother to ask for the amount just because I was blessed enough. This music.
The door's not closed upstairs.
Oh. Okay, I'll cut that part.
Yeah. Yeah, I think when my uncle went back up, everything closed. So that's how Fancy got down here. Yeah, because that's how Fancy got down here. That's
She's
how I
still
know it
down
wasn't closed. No, I don't think so. No, she
The TV like right there on the wall.
I know. I think he just forgot to close the door. That's when Fancy came down. I'm like, he didn't close the door, but I ain't heard nothing upstairs, so. Yeah, I only had to ask my money back one time.
I can't wait to hear this back.
That's right, because we 50 as fuck.
I was like, we went in on a friend conversation. That's like, y'all crazy.
Exactly, because
Yeah,
a lot of people feel different. Because I talked to her about a lot of different, because you know I got fucked up ass friends. So I talked to her about a lot of different situations about that. So she was like, no, Sheeta, you should discuss it. But it's just been like, I've been to so many fucked up friends. Like, you got one time do some fucked up shit to me, and I just be like,
I think Jasmine likes to know if something's wrong and she wants to fix it.
yeah.
Like she
I don't
doesn't, she
care to
doesn't
fix shit.
understand why somebody don't like her. She's like, I'm a likable person. Why don't you like me? You know
She
what I
is
mean?
a likable person.
She
but-
like, but she's like, there's no reason for you not to like me.
I understand, but it's a reason not to like me. I already know.
There's no reason not to like neither one of y'all. Okay.
Listen, I could be mean.
Someone gonna find
sometimes.
something. But yeah, it was family, and basically that is what happened. Like the amount of money that was requested wasn't what that person needed. Now the person had paid me back their portion and probably owe like 100 or whatever. But I could have went in about the money, but I think what I self-consciously did was just separated myself. Because at that moment I felt played.
Yeah.
And I
You
felt
was.
like I was like, well, recently you lent me money and I paid you right back. And now I came across money and you're asking for help and you can't pay me back. So I did feel played.
Yeah.
And to be from family, yes, I felt played by that. So I think I just self-consciously separated myself and I just really had to sit with it, like, who's really here for me?
Right.
So I just, like, it's always tough to have this conversation, but that situation I learned a lot where it's like when someone asks for something, this is how I move when it comes to money. I only lend money to people I know will pay me back. And I only lend an amount that they can actually pay back. Like, don't ask for $1,000 and you can't pay $1,000 back. Like,
Right.
if you ask for $20, okay, I know you're going to pay me $20 back because you've done that before.
Yeah.
But you're asking for $1,000 and you're not even set up to pay $1,000 back?
Right.
Yeah.
Something's wrong with that.
Well, I'm different with that. Like, it depends on how close you are to me. Like, I don't usually ask for my money back. If I got it, my friends got it, my family got it, I fucking got that shit. Okay? But if I only had to ask for money back one time, and that was in my 20s. You know, in your 20s, you be broke as fuck. So, my friend needed it, so I gave it to her. I had it. Like, if I have it, and somebody asks me for it, and you're close to me, I'm gonna give it to you.
Right.
I'm that type of person. Like, I don't give a fuck if you struggling, I'm struggling, I gotta sell some shit to help your motherfucking ass because you worse than me. That's just me.
Yeah.
But when I was going through something, I think I needed an oil change for my car or something. And I'm just like, yo, can I get that money back? Because you still ain't mentioned it. Like, it's been months. And she fucking ignored the fuck out of me.
They said it's so weird that when you want your money back, people be acting like something wrong with you for asking for your money back. They got a whole attitude. Like, what?
I need it now. Like, I let you go a couple months because I didn't need it. Now that I need it, you need to help. Even if you give me half, like, something. This bitch ignored the fuck out of me. Like, that just put a strain on our friendship. Like, she eventually gave it back, but it was just like,
At least say something.
at least say something.
Yeah.
Like, hey, I don't have it right now. Like, I'm going through this, but let's see what we can do. Let me see. Like, I even borrow money from niggas to give to my friends. Like, I am a generous person. Like, why the fuck would you treat me
And
like
I think
that?
that's what affects, like, because I'm generous too. So when someone does that to me, it's like, damn, I was being nice about it. But I could go crazy and ask for my money back. But to me, it was like, that's chump change.
Right.
Yeah, I never go crazy about it.
I didn't think, I was like,
I let them know that they're a bad friend, but I don't go crazy about it. If you don't give it to me back, you don't give it to me back. It's just
I'm
like,
just like,
whatever.
I'm over it. I'm like, you have to sit with that. That's
yeah,
how
you
I
have
see
to
it.
sit with that.
Yeah, I kind of feel the same. I want to be able to live off of the mantra, like, if I give somebody money, I'm not going to expect it back. It's a gift. I've heard that before because it's really hard to get money back from people sometimes.
Yeah,
it is.
But most of the time, if I've ever given any of my friends money, they have definitely given it back.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I have lent some of my family members money, and I'm like, I asked, like, you know, did
I
you?
was trying to get her so you didn't have to stop.
So, sorry, have a little wine break. But anyways, I had asked, like, when my family members back for money. In my mind, when I gave her the money, I was just like, I might not get this money back. But then I started talking to other family members, and I started feeling like, oh, she was trying to play me. And she asked everybody for money. So you're not going to be asking everybody for money and then trying to, so then I'm like, oh, I'm about to get my money back just off of the fact that you just rounded up money from everybody in the family. That's not cool to me.
Yes, that's happened to me before too.
So you're going to pay me back, and you pay back installments. You pay me back whatever you want to pay me back. But I am generous as well. Like, I'm going to give money to my friends. Nobody has asked me for nothing super crazy to where it's like, okay, it's gonna hurt my life or something like that.
Yeah.
But sometimes if you want your money back, you gotta have that comment. You gotta say, hey, what's going on?
Yeah.
I was just wondering to see when you're gonna be able to get back with me.
You know you borrowed that much money, you need to go ahead and do a payment plan or something.
I
I tell my friends like, yo, I need a payment plan, bitch. Like, it's not that, it just have a conversation. Like,
right. But and then I see people on Instagram going out drinking.
Yes. That has happened to me before too.
What are you doing?
It's like she got her whole hair
your
done.
Priorities
She got her nails done. I'm over here struggling, and I let you borrow money to make sure you don't get evicted.
Yeah.
And you over here having the time of your motherfucking life, like you don't owe me no motherfucking money.
Exactly. That's crazy.
Yeah,
like,
that'd be the situation.
No.
But and let me just gonna say a little PSA. If you're going around asking family members for money, just know there's a group chat.
Right.
So when you ask, trust and believe we have saw the text message and we are trying to figure out what's going on.
And if it ain't no
so
group
we
chat,
know if
the
you
rest
went
of the
around.
Did
they call you already? Did you leave a message? Trust and believe
I had
we
to
have
figure that
seen
shit
it.
out. Like, I literally had to figure that shit out.
And it sucks that it has to be coming from family.
Family is the worst.
Usually it's family.
And I literally had this conversation with my man the other day because I did see this topic, and I said, it's so crazy that I wouldn't even go straight to my family to ask for money. I would ask my friends first. If I couldn't ask my man, or if I didn't want to ask my man, I would ask my friend before anything because my friends are stable.
I would do my man first. Then my friends, and then my family.
Yeah, like I wouldn't even go straight to my family.
See, y'all, I was just about to say, but I was just about to say the opposite.
I know.
I would probably ask my man, and then I would ask my family. Like,
and then your friends.
Yeah, like,
and then your friends.
But that's because, like, I just, my family is just different. Like, and they don't ever ask me for nothing. Like, my except for my cousin. My cousin, y'all. Actually, my cousin was like one of the only people that's ever even stolen from me. Like, I've never even had nobody steal from me before, but my cousin has stolen from me and stuff like that. So I think, like, when he asks me for money, I'd be real like, no, like, I'm not giving you nothing. But like my friends, like all of my friends, my girls, like y'all, like my sisters, like gonna give you anything. Like, if I got it, I'm gonna give it. Like, period. Like, it's no question because I know, like you said, my friends are stable. They're gonna do. They're gonna give it back. I can trust the fact that y'all are gonna give it back,
and they know you, so they know you're gonna pay them back.
And I don't even necessarily have like a timeline in my mind of when I want it back, but it's just it's
just a different relationship.
Yeah, you just
It's so interesting that you brought that up because there was a situation where, like, me and my friend have an unspoken language.
Okay, yeah.
Where it's like sometimes we go out. We split the bill. Someone might take this check and say, oh, we're going to the next place. You take that check. It's just, we just have this conversation. People are not witness to this conversation. So someone from the outside looking in will see like, oh, that person didn't have money. And I don't like that conversation because you're kind of playing my friend.
Jasmine does that a lot.
My
Bitch, I'm buying the
my-
drinks. Bitch, don't do that 'cause I gotta get the next bill.
Right. I didn't like when that came up with my friend because it was like, why are you even watching what my friend's pocket?
Yeah,
what's
I
going
don't
on
be
with my friend's
watching that
pocket?
shit. That is
We just
too
came
much.
from dinner and I paid and she paid for that.
But they don't
And
know.
And the only reason I'm paying is because they couldn't accept cash.
Yeah.
So, or can't accept. Yeah, it was like cash. I think they would only take
Yeah.
card payment, and she was
Yeah, me
sending
and my best friend
me
do that all
her
the time.
portion.
Yeah, we
but you don't
bill
know
each other
that.
the portion, but
So-
you don't know that. Like, I
Yeah.
haven't had nobody
Mind
really
your
pay
business.
attention. Like,
But I also feel
Yeah.
like that's none of your fucking
It's
business.
not your
Yeah.
business.
What if my
So
friend
what's
is
going on?
going through a hard time?
Yeah,
and
and I
I'm
want to
gossiping
trick
about-
her.
or like I'm
And
just
that's
like,
my
And I
business.
forced her out the
no,
house.
Yes.
you don't know, like what the
So
fuck.
don't
Absolutely,
question my friend's
yeah.
pockets.
But a lot of times,
I
like
ain't
when
never
I
had
go
that
with my
happen.
friends, like I'm gonna just go. I'm just gonna cash up you. I'm gonna Zelle.
Right.
You.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
do that all the
all
time.
the time.
So and you know, like she's.
Jasmine's like that a lot. I'm like, girl, stop.
I'm like, I'm gonna get the drinks.
She's like, no, it's good.
She like,
So how do y'all feel like? Okay, so how do y'all feel when? Okay, dinner is one thing.
yeah.
Because it's sometimes it's like that if they say they can't split a bill or whatever the case may be.
Right.
But what if somebody goes and orders drink for everybody? Right? You didn't ask them to order your shit. They just say, "Oh, shots for everybody, drinks for everybody," right? Then they ask for payment later.
That's on
No,
your tab.
That's what I'm saying,
Yeah.
right?
You asked for it.
I've done that plenty of times.
So I've seen
But if
that.
I say it's
I've seen that,
shots,
but
me
I've
and
been
shots,
told-
I'm gonna
Okay
pay
for
for
a shot.
it.
Yeah, I've been told someone being in a situation like that. I'm like, but why would you ask for shots and request
Yeah,
payment from
no.
people? That's not okay.
Because I didn't even know I was getting a shot, and all of a sudden it's a shot on the table.
Right.
Yeah.
Maybe I didn't even
How
want a
much
shot.
was you didn't ask me, so
Right.
therefore, you obviously paying for it. You asked for it,
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, so how do y'all feel about? Okay, so we was at a dinner party for somebody's birthday, and they felt like that we should split the bill, like
How
between
many
each
different
person.
things?
Yeah, like the whole bill, even if I only ordered a salad and a drink.
Okay, I had a situation like that for my birthday. The only reason why it was split is because everybody was privy to the wine and the appetizers that was presented at the tables. Everyone ate from it.
Mhm.
People had ordered this. You know what I'm saying? Everyone ate from it, so it was split down the
This
middle.
wasn't like that.
But if it was not like that, I agree. People should only pay for what they ate.
I agree.
I agree, and then okay, wine and a salad or drinking a salad, that's different. But if we
Right.
all got entrees,
Yeah.
I feel like I honestly do not like we get the bill.
And they calculate.
My birthday, I really, y'all, that
I-
shit was driving me insane.
I
I was
was
like,
gonna die at your.
I was like,
this is too much. It
No,
was
because I
calculated
went-
down to the tax.
I was like, y'all,
And you have to
Literally,
if you split
she
it.
does.
just
But no,
split
listen,
this
She
shit.
does.
because I was
They
at a
could
birthday
easily
party
split
and
that
they wanted to
many
be
ways.
split it like whatever ways. But my homegirl, she wasn't gonna come because she's like, Sheena, I don't have no money. I said, I got you.
Mhm.
Yeah,
So I'm paying for 2 people already.
Yeah.
And y'all want me to split it down the middle for 2 people? Nah. You don't know. You don't know what's going on in everybody's pocket. You can't do that to people.
No, you
But I
can't.
think going forward, I think a lot of fancy restaurants are doing that. I think maybe sometimes we need to do a little bit more research and ask ahead of time when we make the reservation that if it's only one tab.
right.
I think
Yeah.
we have to start taking that initiative so that people can bring cash.
But I really do not.
I don't like that either.
I
I'm
do
sorry.
not. It was giving me like.
I don't like it.
Y'all,
It
we
was
not broke.
bothering
Like I know
me.
we all work. Like, come on. Like, please just
We
stop.
just-
God, but you don't know
I
what
get
people
it.
was
She
going
does. I
through.
get
Right,
it.
you're
I
right.
get it. No offense
My
to
friend
anybody.
was
I'm
going
just
through
saying.
something.
I was, but
Not for my
I get-
birthday.
No,
Not for
I
my
get-
birthday.
I get your situation. No, I get with the dinner.
But
Like,
I'm
get it,
already
but the
paying for
whole
2
down
people.
to the tax. That was a
I
lot.
was like, yo, this is crazy. Like, let's just split the fucking bill down the
It could just
middle.
split down.
It's okay. It's
I
somebody's
guess
birthday.
in certain situations,
Certain
but
situations.
But I do
again, you
hate
don't
that it's only like
know.
one tab. I do hate that.
Yeah.
Don't know, because I didn't blast that. Oh, I'm paying for my friend because
Right.
she.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that shit,
Right.
but then it's more on me. Like,
Right.
hold the fuck up.
Right.
But even with my birthday, what irritated me was the fact that someone ordered the most expensive shit on there and ate all the other food, but you only want to pay for your entree.
That's what I'm saying.
You bought the most expensive item on there.
That's what I'm saying.
Ate every motherfucking thing on it, but you want to pay for your meal.
It's
Yeah.
one bitch down there, the one I did not like, that's ordering fucking steak and lobster and motherfucking all types of shit, and she's like, "Oh, let's split the bill."
No.
Bitch.
I just think.
Yeah, and that, like, but also you gotta
Like I
watch
said,
out for that too.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I personally, for my birthday, I didn't know that it was one tab until we literally got there. And
Yeah.
that's when they told us. So I just think that going forward, like,
You gotta
maybe it'll
know.
be better to know what the situation is so people can be prepared.
Oh,
Yeah.
that bitch knew what the
But-
situation was.
But I get what you're saying. No, I
The
personally,
big
I'm with you.
business.
I personally don't like it. I'd rather just split the shit down the middle if we're gonna split it anyway. But
Yeah.
I hope to get to a point where it's like,
Where-
if I invite my friends to fucking dinner, I'm paying for the fucking
dinner.
tab.
Yeah.
I'm
For my
speaking
birthday
into
dinners,
existence.
my man pay for all the
I'm saying that to
everything. Okay.
existence that I want to get to a point where if I invite you to some shit, you don't have to pay for nothing. Okay.
Right.
I was
agree
at
with
that point. I'm
that.
trying to get back.
But I do not like I honestly don't even like it for image purposes. Like,
Mhm.
let's just like get it done on the back end. But
Well-
I do not like broke looking energy. Like, it might be
Because we're not
my,
broke. But
it might be
it comes off like we're
Like,
trying
people
to.
just going through
Yes.
situations.
Nobody
you
was
never
broke.
know.
no,
Yeah.
but I just
Yours, that no. That was
yes, but I be feeling like, damn, like, do people think that we don't have money? We the black girls in here,
Yeah.
we're looking all cute, and then now we over here to fucking argue.
But then
about
No,
sometimes
this.
it comes
not
into
listen.
question where it's like, is that the policy, or they just did it because we were black and they wanted to make sure we was gonna pay?
Exactly.
I don't know.
I'm just saying. I just want to
That
put it
could
out
be
there
It is.
because sometimes that could be the
Oh,
case.
one guy
I'm
I
just
dated, he
saying.
was like,
Not saying it was, but
he was African, and he said it's so weird that y'all Americans split the bill. He was like, we don't do that.
Mm-mm.
I was like, nah, we split.
I really split it down. I'm not ashamed of splitting nothing.
No, I'm not
but
ashamed
I will
either.
split it down.
Because when they go out in groups, it's always one person that paid the bill.
But and
Because I go out with
weird.
my friend, we order appetizer, we order our shit, we split that shit down the
Yeah,
middle.
we
or
split
I
it.
can see
Or
like
pay
if
the
we
whole
went
thing.
out
Yeah.
consistently, like, okay, this month you got it, the next month I got it, the next month you got it. I could see that.
You kind of
being-
keep an invisible tab.
Yeah, but I don't.
That was a lot. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It was girl. I had
was-
other friends out of my friend group that was like
What were we doing?
like my friend was like, Jasmine, because we talked about it another time. I was like, she was like, I hate that shit. And
I
I'm like, it was
only
my
did
friend
it
Nicole.
'cause
She
it
was
seemed
like,
like
I
everybody
really
was
hate
doing
that,
it.
and I was just like,
Yeah, because she paid Nicole paid the whole bill. And
Like,
it's like,
And
y'all
then
just
when we
dealt
went
me.
out, it was me, Sheena, and Christian. We went out, and you showed the tab. I said, "Bitch, I'm just gonna send you $100."
Yeah,
I'm
it's
just
like-
like what I ordered. We all drank a whole bunch of shit. We all ordered shots. I'm gonna send you.
Yeah,
half
if it's
that.
like 3 or 4 or 5 people, I can see that splitting. But this was a party of like 10.
it was dead.
That's a
Okay.
lot of people.
Yeah, I don't like that. Friends,
So
if
it's
y'all
just
are
like,
watching this,
no.
Just if you make a reservation, double check that.
we gotta double check that.
What is the payment
But
like?
I feel like most of us would be okay with it if we said it like beforehand. They knew they were getting themselves into like,
yeah.
hey,
Yeah, because
when
my
we go
cousin,
eat,
she want to go to Four Seasons for her birthday next month, and today brunch, and they brunch is expensive. It's like
Yeah.
$100 a person, just like when you went
steak market.
yeah. So let me know, like, and then I'm like, okay, so I know, I need to bring.
So my
$100.
friend that had the steak market birthday, like I don't hear nothing about splitting no bills.
Wait,
okay?
was the steak market good?
It was great, y'all.
We should do mine. We should go just to go.
We should have a Maze's Hawk steak market day.
Oh Lord.
Literally, y'all, it's so good. It's $100.
I mean, what to go to steak market
It's
for the longest? Yeah,
for
for
like-
brunch.
For everything.
It's unlimited mimosas and it's
Uh-huh.
unlimited buffet.
Oh, so it includes the buffet and the alcohol.
Yeah.
Oh, we going.
Yeah, we should go. It's really good.
I've been wanting to
It's
go
not
to the
bad.
steak market.
Yeah, they give you crab claws, wagyu steak. It's like it's good item. Macaroni
Well, that's
and cheese,
good because
chicken and
sometimes with
waffles.
buffets they have a price and then it's like additional for like seafood.
Oh no,
Oh, really?
So that's kind of good that
I
that's
was
all in
them
there.
crab
Yeah.
claws. And it was a big crab. You know,
It's a
sometimes like a little
buffet?
small. Yeah, it's like you know,
Big
like
crab.
that's just
I'm gonna go
good.
like 5 blends to go.
Right.
That's what
Right,
it is.
so-
We
I'm
need-
like, she eating way too much, over $100 limit. Yup.
Because it's crazy. Because like as much as I used to love buffets growing up, like I can't like it's
Yeah, I'm
hard.
kinda
I feel
like-
the first
yeah,
plate-
Cause it be like,
No, after COVID, it's hard.
Oh my god. It's hard.
I be
to
like,
get
do y'all have
multiple
no gloves? Like,
plates. If I get multiple plates because all of it couldn't fit on one. That's
right?
why, but-
No, I be getting.
no,
I
I
be
be
loading that
sitting
shit
there, I be loading my shit up. I eat it. I sit there, drink and talk,
Yeah.
and then get hungry again. Go back.
Mm-hmm. I love it.
I'll be there all day. Listen,
But I haven't
she
been
was
to, like,
gonna
a-
get her $100 worth.
Period. We was there for a long time too. I'm like, bring the mimosas. Bring the mimosas.
I would. I mean,
I
for
would.
$100, you could get all the fuck that you can.
I'll be
Alcohol,
stuffed
all the
before I
food.
leave there. Okay?
Yeah.
But honestly, when we go out, right, it's always like 50. Like
It is.
for one,
But
like
for
it's
one
gonna be
person,
100.
yeah.
For if we go with 2 people, it's gonna be at least 100 most
It
of the
is,
time.
most of the time.
So it's
Yeah.
like, okay, you gotta like
Even-
add more.
The lease is like
Right.
50, and then you gonna
Yeah.
go to another spot, it's another 50. So
Yeah.
that's 100 right there.
Right.
Yeah.
there.
And I spent so much money on her birthday. Like we went to freaking Visions. They got towers. We got we got a tower of liquor. This shit was like $70. The hookah was $60.
That's not bad.
I was
Yeah,
just
the
like,
hookah's expensive.
I was like, y'all,
Getting
we
high.
spending so much. Then we went to experience after,
you know
got a
it's
drink,
getting
got
high.
another hookah.
See, that's what I'm learning too. It's like we always like if we know we're going to another spot, it's like, are we getting hookah here or are we getting at the next spot?
I think sometimes you gotta make a
Because-
decision.
Because you
Yeah.
have to because you gonna buy a hookah here and then like you
Yeah,
have to
I
kind
love
of balance
hookah,
it
but
out.
I can't back
Yeah.
to back like that.
No,
Like, it gotta
no.
be one or the
You
other.
have to wait on
the
it. If
last
you're going
spot we
somewhere
gonna
else.
get hookah.
Or it can be
Right.
the first spot, but not the second spot, and then the third
Right.
spot.
But
Yeah,
sometimes
like I
it's cheaper at the other
can't.
spot.
Exactly. It just depends on what spot you're going
Yeah, it
to.
depends on the vibe of the place and how busy it is.
Speaking of that, Nene Leaks in Norcross, your hookahs for $62 is too much.
Oh,
You
Lanithia.
tried it.
What's that?
Yes, the
That's her
Lanithia.
real name, Lanithia.
Yeah,
I like that
That's
name.
what it's. That's what the name of her lounge is called.
Yeah.
But it's really nice. Like on Instagram, it's like okay, it's nice. But once you really go there, it's like oh, this shit is nice.
Right.
But the price of the hookahs out there is not supposed to be that expensive. It's
Yeah.
like
Hookahs used to be $20-$25.
they are
Right.
$20-$25 out there in other spots.
Yeah,
Except for
but
hers.
hers. No, they crazy.
They
It's
be
crazy.
crazy.
Like
For
I really
hookah.
want to. Can I bring my own hookah now?
Listen.
Shit.
I bring my own calls, my own.
I'll bring
refills.
all that
You
shit.
just gotta bring the material, bring the hookah.
Give me the hookah.
Like,
Nah, but they got
what we
portable
paying-
hookahs now.
What
Fuck
we
that.
paying
I bring my
$60?
own
I
hookah.
could literally buy 2-3 hookahs for $60.
Yes.
actually at
They're
the store.
At the store. They're
At the
crazy.
store.
They're tripping. When we hear
On
that
Amazon.
price, they be looking at us crazy when we be like $60.
But that's why what you
we
call it
used to
ain't
pay
crazy
less
for
than
the hookah business because if you're able to
Listen.
get in on a new club and be that
Yeah.
vendor,
Yes.
I told
You
her.
want to make
That's
stupid
money.
money.
Because they're setting their own prices.
right?
So when she come in and she got a decent price, she gonna get business.
Yeah.
Women love hookahs.
They do.
we love it.
It's gonna be nice.
too.
Niggas
They be
do
trying to
too.
act like they don't.
Some niggas do for real.
Well, for real. I know niggas that just be like, I ain't sharing my hookah. Nigga, what?
No, it is kind of weird. Maybe because I'm around a lot of guys that don't smoke hookah, but it's just be like when I see a nigga just puffing away, it's I don't know.
Yeah, I
I
remember.
have niggas on Instagram that be going in like,
They
I'm
be
not
going
sharing my
in.
hookah. You need to buy your own,
I'm
blah,
putting
blah,
something
blah. Like,
about hookah.
damn.
I might have my own personal hookah by the bar,
Right.
and I'm
Listen,
gonna be,
once they be like, bring your own hookah, bitch, that's the fuck I'm doing.
listen.
BYOH.
She told me this and BYOB, BYOH, and BYOB. Bring your own blunt too. That's what my friend told me.
Period.
She's like BYOB because I told him I was like, do y'all think that we should? Cause I mean, like we be around our friends or whatever, but blunts it's nonstop.
It's not.
But my-
Nonstop.
Like you be high as fuck. But my whole thing is, shouldn't it get to a point where you're not having sessions and you have your own shit? Why are we still passing blunts around?
I don't understand. I really
that's
be.
how it's supposed to go.
I'm literally
I
gonna
mean,
roll my own shit that night, and I'm not sharing. With
I
nobody.
do understand it, but I do think like, why do we have to
I'm
pass?
sure with
Because
you.
we haven't. Because we
I'm
have
not sharing with you.
enough
I'm not sharing with them niggas.
for everybody. It'd be like, why do we have to keep passing?
Why? And some people,
I think maybe it's the culture.
it's cool as
It
fuck.
is.
But what gets me is when I had to tell him pause because he would be rolling his shit
back to back.
and then some people be holding off.
Yeah.
So now he's running out of his shit. And I'm like, you need to pause.
Yeah, you need to pause.
Yeah.
No, I pause.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pause.
I be like, roll a blunt, share it around. Somebody else is coming around too, and then I pause. Who next?
Right.
It ain't me.
Yeah.
No, for real. You have to watch everybody.
You
roll
gotta
up.
watch
Yeah.
it.
You have to.
It's
But
supposed to
I'm
be
telling you,
in
I'm not
sync.
sharing, like, only a few people. I'm not sharing with these niggas. I'm
I
on
feel
I
you.
get my own shit. I'm on my old shit that day.
I don't know
'cause
everybody like that. I'm sharing with you, sharing with John.
I just don't see it.
You know,
like,
'cause John always got my back.
these
He's like,
sessions.
Like, go outside, you want a cup? Yep.
COVID is
You know,
still
I
out
know
there,
that.
y'all. Okay,
Is it?
I'm not around y'all
I
every
don't want
week.
to share blunts
I'm
with
not
Alice.
like that.
I'm not around y'all every week, so I don't know where y'all been at.
I feel you.
I'm sorry.
Don't put your lips on my blood. I don't know you.
Okay, y'all. Okay. We got one last topic for you.
Okay, yeah, because we about to be at 2
So
hours.
this is my last topic, and I'm going through this right now in my personal life. Oh my gosh. Oh Jesus.
It's the end of the year.
When when do you quit your job? Okay? When is enough enough? Like,
When I was sick and tired of that bitch.
when, like, literally, is there a time? Like, how do you prepare for this? Do you just do it on a whim? Do you
No.
make a plan?
You make a plan.
What are your thoughts about quitting jobs? And have you ever quit a job?
Definitely have quit a job. But
Okay.
you do need to make a plan in place. I have quit a job on a whim and I ain't had a plan. And I learned from that. Like, don't do that shit again, bitch. But yeah, I feel like you need to set up something or have some type of job in place in order for you to quit that job, because you have to think long term of it. Okay, what if I don't find a job in like 6 months? What the fuck am I gonna do?
Mm-hmm.
So you need to have some type of plan in place. I'm like, okay, this is what's gonna happen. Like, you know, I've had a man where I was like, oh, I can't say this job, sick of it. He's like, well, quit that shit. As long as you know that you're gonna pick up the slack
Right.
until I get another job.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And then I've had a job where like I was in my 20s and I still was I still living at home? Yeah, I was still living at home, and I told my girl like, oh my god, it's stressing me out, da da da. She like, just quit. So I just quit. And then she was like, you should have found a job first. God
Right.
damn. So yeah, I learned like you just can't quit on a whim. You have to have a plan in place.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely.
I agree. And then I don't agree. Because I'm notorious for quitting jobs, okay? Notorious. And I mean, I feel like I always have a kind of a plan, or I have money in place to support me
That part too. Yeah.
when I'm not going to be working. So it's always like I have a safety net there,
Right.
but
Now I have that.
I don't necessarily have a plan, but I have like skills.
You do.
So I be feeling like if I don't have money, I'm just gonna do some hair, or I'm gonna sell a house or something. I'm gonna just hustle this money
That's
up.
having a plan. You
Yeah.
know how you gonna get some money if you do not have this job.
Right, but it still be scary as fuck.
It's
Like,
scary than a bitch. Okay.
It's so scary quitting a job, even if you hate that shit. If you
Yeah,
feel like
it
you have
is.
this guilt on you, like, what are you doing? And I talk about it with my family and stuff, and they be like, well, Jasmine, it could be worse. And I'd be like, it be pissing me off when people say that to me, because I just be like, oh my gosh, like, you feel like I should just be working here? Like, you think I'm supposed to just be doing this? Like, you think this is what I'm supposed to be doing? Like, I be really wondering, like, what do you feel like our personal value as human beings is? Like, what are we supposed to be doing? Like, are we really supposed to be working at a job that you feel miserable going to every fucking day? Like, that shit is mentally...
I think that's probably the difference between us and them.
Yeah, like, we're drained. Like, we're tired. We don't want to do this anymore. And maybe back then y'all had to, but now... And we still have to. We have to make a means because we have to live. We got to pay our bills. But it still just be like, God got me. Like, that's how I really be trying to, like, rationalize this in my mind, because I have work jobs, and I've always been able to keep a job or get another job, and I feel like I can find another job after this job, but I just be feeling like these jobs just don't be getting it from me. Y'all, it's so crazy.
Because you're supposed to own your own business. I don't know why you keep working at these jobs.
Right.
You're not. You don't have that personality to be like
under someone else's
control. You don't.
I mean, you know.
I mean, I'm okay with it, even though Kanye says it's not cool. But you're not that type of person. Your personality does not,
given a job.
Yeah.
But I do feel like that about, like, I be trying to, like, before, I feel like when you get older, sometimes you start, like, feeling like you need to, like, settle.
Yeah.
You get I really be feeling, I try to keep myself young in my mind, because you really be feeling like, okay, well, this is good. I got benefits, I got consistent paycheck and stuff like that, and all of that is great. But it still just be like, but you're selling yourself short.
Yeah, because you can excel as an entrepreneur and still have benefits
and all of that
and
stuff.
all of that.
And shit, I didn't even know she don't even have insurance through the job. She got insurance. I'm like, how you got insurance?
No, I know some people that do, but
It's
no,
cheaper.
it's beneficial because she can, when she leaves the job, she'll have her insurance. And then people have their separate 401k, stuff like that. You leave a job, you have to do all this transferring and shit like that. And not only that, life insurance.
Right.
I have some good ass life insurance, but if I leave this job, guess what?
Me too.
I don't got life insurance.
I got life insurance.
So that's something I've been looking into, is getting my own life insurance, not through the job. Even though it's like a few cents with them, but it'll be a few dollars by myself, and it'll probably be greater. You just gotta do a health exam,
Right?
So I think for me, like, the only time I quit a job, I was coming off of shrooms. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Mm-hmm. Oh, we supposed to be having a.
So I was coming off of shrooms. I had an experience. I thought my life was going well, and it was not. I missed an exam, and I also literally just went to my job, and I basically said, like, F you. Like, I basically said, you guys want me to do this position, but don't want to pay me.
Mm-hmm.
And me, the type of person, I leave jobs when I'm bored and when I want more money.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because I can learn, and I had to think really hard. It used to frustrate me for years. Like, what is my skill set? My skill set is that I'm a quick learner. You teach me something, I'm gonna learn it, and I'm gonna do it to my best ability.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So if I go take a I can do anything. If you teach me how to paint, teach me how to be a contractor, I'm gonna do that shit.
Mm-hmm.
To perfection.
Exactly.
Right.
But my thing is, I love growth and I love opportunities. And if that job no longer offers growth and opportunities, I'm going to leave.
Yeah.
And I don't ever leave a job for unless I'm making more than what I'm making. I don't ever go to a job to make the same amount of money.
Yeah. No.
You have to offer me more than that.
I have to go for more money.
So it'll always be like a struggle because, like, no, I can't just leave this job just to leave it. Like,
Yeah.
the money is always gonna carry me there. But, like, even like my current job, that's how I feel. It's like, what else can I learn? Have I exceeded all that I can learn in this position? So it's like, what's next?
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like everybody's reason for leaving a job is different, and it's just it's really based on your personality and what you can handle and what you're capable of. And it's, for me, it's just like growth. If there's no growth in a certain position, I just can't continue to stay there because I learn things too fast.
Yeah,
Right.
I'm definitely going for the money. That's not where the money resides.
Yeah. Money or like.
Did you guys know on Indeed you can take a test on your current position and it can tell you whether you're getting paid more or less? So I did it, and I'm actually getting paid more than what I'm supposed to.
Really?
Yes. I'm actually getting paid more than what I'm supposed to in this position, and I mean I'm okay with it, but at the same time, it's not where I want to stay at. Yeah, but it's all some. I think my therapist told me that she had a client that told her that said she applies to jobs every 6 months so that she can see where she stands in the market. Mm-hmm. So maybe that's something you want to do. Like if you have worries about your current position. Just kind of like put yourself out there, redo your resume or update your resume and kind of see what you can get to see if what you look like out there in the market. But
the more experience you have, the more money you can make.
That's the thing. And you need to stay in jobs. Yeah. People don't realize you having 4 to 5 jobs in 1 year, that doesn't look like a reliable employee, first of all. So at least stay in a job for a year or two because I'm telling you, it don't look good because they're like, it's
hard.
You look like a temporary employee.
This is what but you don't know what happened. So shit happened.
You're right. But you look like a temporary employee.
I agree because
I worked at HR, so I know how that.
It don't look good.
It don't look good.
I've never had a job like for like a month, right? The shortest I stay at a job is like 8 months, and the longest is like almost 2 years, right? And right now, I'm coming up on a year. I'm gonna actually leave the day that I started.
Exactly. 1 year.
November 11th.
Oh my god.
Okay, that's 11/11. The next 11 is gonna be my own shit. But seriously, like, I don't know, and I really want entrepreneur. I know they say everybody's not an entrepreneur, but like I want
that type of person though.
But I feel like y'all are that. Oh shit! My stuttering and shit. Look, I feel like y'all are those kinds of people as well. Like,
yeah,
I don't feel like I am.
Yes, I do.
I'm definitely that. I'll tell you that. I don't want to work for nobody.
I feel especially Shanita though, but like
right now.
But I do feel like you have like we all have businesses, and it's like y'all have skills, like y'all are good employees. I feel like if you're a good I'm not a good employee.
People just get to fail.
I feel like if you are a good employee, you will be good in your business because you literally give a fuck.
Yes.
Like, you give a fuck.
You're
like,
passionate about it too.
yes, you're gonna be like, I'm gonna do the best I can do. Like,
Mhm.
I don't know. I just see characteristics in people that are like really good employees. I'm like, dang, like,
You are.
I
a good
wish I was like
employee.
that.
I just feel like you got so much shit going on. Like you have so many projects. It's like you need to focus on one.
one.
Yeah,
That's
that's
my-
what I will say. You have a lot of business mindsets. Like,
Yes.
you have what you got like 4.
Yeah, and I
Four
admire that
businesses.
about you. It's just like
But-
you just have some
but
good
because
ideas, but it's like you
You
Don't
have to
focus on
you have to
those.
focus on a few and build those, then build on the other one.
Right.
Because right
Yeah.
now one is struggling because you're focused
So
on
on
maybe
the other
another
one,
one,
and
another
then you
one.
flip
Yes.
flop. So you just need
Like,
to
I don't like
But I think they
that.
say that they're like
follow
you start
through
with one business
and then go to the next one.
They
Right.
use the money from that business to build a second business, so that's how
To-
stuff works.
yeah.
Yeah.
And once you find your niche, you know exactly
It's
what
gonna be what it
it
is. But yeah, I'm quitting.
is.
I'm quitting.
So the question is, when did you leave a job? When you feel like
And your
it's
heart is so.
when you feel like it's just
It's
not
enough.
for you.
Yeah, you
Yeah, if it's
But
stressing
always
me
have
the
a
fuck
plan.
out, like, nah.
And you know if it's not for you, but I think some people just be scared.
Oh no, I'm scared.
It's the fear, like
I
what
hate when
next?
I go to like
You
retail
know?
places or food places and you can tell that person don't like their job. I just be like, yo,
You got nasty ass attitude.
find somewhere else to work because I
Yeah, I think that's just me. It's like the job is nice, just I don't know what else I can learn. I can't go any
No,
further
but
than
I do
this.
feel like that about your position. It's very interesting because that position is like
Yeah, it's the same.
it's like what's the next
there is no next step.
level? It's like
I've
where do
learned
you
it all.
would.
go?
There is no next level.
No, it's not the next level.
Then what I've learned is prepared me for the next position, and there's nothing past that point.
Right, and
So yeah,
I think like, but now I feel like you know what you know, so it's like you said you've been
But
like
in another company, is there a
Gonna-
higher position?
oh possibly yeah,
yeah, so that's why I feel
and
like
probably more pay.
yeah, so I
And
feel
then
like
leave.
that would be the
Might be
thing.
2 years.
Yeah,
Yeah.
girl,
Crazy 2 years.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
But I stay at jobs long, but I just feel like
Yeah,
for
after
me,
2 or 3
based on my
years,
last
you should
job,
move
I
up.
just think that I can't stay as long as I can with any job going forward unless it's doing what
I think
feel
you
like
should
my
jump
passion.
out there.
I think you should too.
What?
Just do your event planning. I really like.
I just feel like I have to have content. I feel like people don't trust me enough.
What you mean?
I just feel like this party will show people what I could do. At least half of
You
what I
have
could
to
do.
keep
But-
doing parties.
But that's
like,
what I'm
don't
gonna
quit
keep
your job
doing.
yet.
I just feel like no one's
Keep-
giving me the opportunity.
Or
that.
like this plan. Like I just. Oh my god. Like I
No,
don't.
really- I'm
you
trying.
have to keep doing
It's
events. You
trying.
have to
It's
be
just-
consistent
it's
with your
trying.
events
It's hard.
and posting it on social media, just like
Yeah.
you do our podcast.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And then it eventually you have to be consistent with it though.
Yeah.
And then I think too, like you have to like for quarter, like first quarter, right? Okay, like look at the year and say, okay, for the year I want to do 4 events. What do I
Yeah.
want them to be? Like outside of what people want you to do. So I feel like you can do outside. Like I can host pop-up shops for people.
Right.
Yeah.
Like or I can host
Yeah,
a brunch
'cause
for
we
people.
got shit that we need a pop up shop
Yeah,
for.
or
you know what
I
I'm
could
saying?
host a women's empowerment thing, and you could just get in touch, and like you can just do the thing and like host the event yourself, and then put it on Eventbrite, and I could have a home buyer seminar for people.
Yeah.
Like, and it's just
It's
That's
gonna
what I
be
think-
small at first, but it's gonna get big and big.
Yeah, and I think
Yeah.
that's what's keeping me still here because I do enjoy doing this. Like I'm passionate about it. I love all the things that come with event planning and the things I can learn
Mm-hmm.
going forward. And I'm just like I just
You're so
I'm-
creative. Girl.
I love doing shit.
You really are. Like
You
it's-
really are. When I
I
say
just
I'm
hear
like,
that
it's your
shit,
breakfast.
Wait till y'all see this. So y'all be like, all these are handmade.
Yeah.
Listen,
And then
I'm-
make
I'm
you
not
an Etsy, like
Yeah, no, I was thinking about I might do Etsy because my thing is I will try to because most of the part I'm doing things on a budget, but like I always try to find like if I'm able to make it, I will try to make it, and I'm definitely not gonna make it subpar. Like if
Right.
it looks like trash, I'm not gonna present it.
Right.
So like if it's something that it said, oh, it doesn't take that long to make, I'm gonna do it.
yeah.
But I don't want you to get discouraged because
Yeah.
it's just like, oh, it's just a little bit of people. Like, the
Mhm.
more you do it, the more consistent you stay with it, it's going to be more and more and more and more.
Yeah, so I'm gonna stay
Period.
on it because I feel like that's my calling, and that's what I'm gonna
It is
stay
your-
on. Like I'm a creative person. I just need to let it out.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
definitely.
That's what we gotta do.
So we're gonna like now if you have
Yes,
a gift,
yes, okay.
if you have a talent, if you
Mhm.
have anything in your life that you want to do, like do it. Like, don't be afraid. Do it
Yeah,
with your
don't be afraid
job.
to do it.
Do it without your job. She got candles. She does
I know.
event
I'm
planning.
gonna bring my candles next time. I
Yeah.
probably made
Got
some
some
new
labels
ones.
for you.
Yes,
She could-
I
she
do.
could.
I need some new labels. I'm dead ass. I need new labels.
Yeah.
I put the labels on there and I was like, I don't like this. I need new ones.
Collaboration.
So, and I know exactly how I want them to look. So yeah,
Yeah.
we're gonna talk about that. So I'm
Right.
gonna change my labels.
And talk to your friends. You don't even know what they got going on.
Exactly.
No,
They can help
for
you
real.
out.
They
Like,
can help
listen,
you out.
as black people, we need to be like white people and lift each other up. It ain't
Right.
always
Yeah, we
got,
have
oh,
to
you
do
gotta
that.
pay me for this. Oh, you
No.
gotta do this. No.
Sometimes
we
we
gonna
do
get up
that.
there together. Like, if I make $1 million, bitch, of course I'm not out here, bitch.
Yeah.
Right, exactly.
Like,
yeah.
that's what they do. But as black people, we always try to get on top of each other. We not.
Right.
We never try to lift each other up. So,
Yeah.
you know, out there, guys, if we can help you, we're gonna help.
Period.
You need advertisement? Let us know.
Yeah,
Right.
we will.
We will advertise your shit on here, okay?
Hi, we have your shit.
I was just about to say, maybe I shouldn't say your shit because it ain't shit.
Yeah, we got your shit.
But we can advertise it on here, okay? We will present it on the table.
We
will try
will.
your products. Let us know.
Listen, I'm all about trying products, okay? Sponsorship.
Sponsorship, okay?
Sponsor your shit here.
On that note.
Okay.
Alright, you guys. We're gonna get out of here. We done talked your ears off
Right.
for the night. So
Talk
we'll
to
see y'all.
Bye.
So weird.
She said, yo
Me
shit.
too.
We ain't got your